Shout out the Hector Show, pussy.
This is I'll Drink to That. We're here with our first paddle guest.
Hey. I'm honored.
AJ Azar. Hailing for, you're from, I thought you were from the Lower East Side. You're not from Brooklyn.
No.
Right?
I'm from Soho.
Soho?
Yeah.
South.
What does the A stand for, AJ?
In my name?
Yeah.
Anthony.
Anthony Jr.
Yes.
Okay.
Anthony P. Azar Jr.
No, that's my father.
Anthony
actually.
Jr. Azar.
That's my dad. My father's middle name is Patrick.
Close.
You got a little Irish in you?
None. Half Chinese, half Spanish, but I get Uzbeki a lot. Everyone just thinks I'm
I can
Uzbek.
see it,
Yeah,
dude.
I
You know who I'm
can see it a lot.
convinced is not white? Ty Marsh.
You think Ty Marsh is not white?
Yeah, dude. He looks Asian.
He looks what?
He looks Asian.
Who the fuck? Why do I know that name?
He's got, okay.
He does the
I think
fucking,
is he Irish? Ty Marsh?
I don't know. I tell him he's Mongolian every time.
Because you know there's like a lot of Irish folks who look Asian for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Like there's Irish people who look very Asian.
Yeah,
I
like
think Ty Marsh might be one of
There's
those.
Germans who look Asian. You know what I mean? They're so some of them are just so black hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jet black hair.
Yeah.
Like I hit people with I'm German sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet they never believe you.
I've gotten away with it a couple times.
No.
A couple times.
Where? Where?
This one guy.
Japan?
This one guy. This one time.
I tell people all the time that Justin makes more sense when you accept that he's a black man.
Justin?
Yeah, that's how I introduce Justin to people who are like not, to people who might like, you know, to people who have a different upbringing, let's say.
You remember we were doing the pair like 3 weeks ago and there was
Yeah.
just 3 black guys in front and you went up shit face?
No.
And you were just like, yo, what's up, guys? I swear. I was like, oh my God. This
Yeah,
is...
I remember that. Yeah, that
Remember
was
that?
fun. Yeah, you were talking shit right to them, and then
You were
we
like-
should talk about how you were. What was her name? The hooker.
Oh,
Say
that one.
though,
That
the prostitute.
She wasn't a. Was she a prostitute?
She is a prostitute. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Georgia?
sense. Georgia.
Yeah. Georgia. She's a working. She's
Yeah.
a working.
She was
gal.
like, "Can you?" She give me her bag. She was like, "Can you put it behind your head? I'll
Get
let you
tested."
touch my titties." And I was like, "I'll just put the bag." She was like, "Do you want them like now or later?" And I was like, "I haven't even taken the bag."
Hey,
Like,
never.
What is this?
You're gonna get a free titty touch, dude.
She's
She's giving
gross,
you a company
dude.
discount.
She was like screaming, and then I remember like we had the mic was great. Everyone was doing great, and there was like there was like 6 people
Really
just
fun.
having a great time. And then she just went on stage, picked out one white lady, and then just shamed her for 5 minutes straight. She was like, "I was having a good time," and Georgia was like, "Yeah, well, you're a fucking racist," and she just like fuck it, she ruined it.
Dude, Georgia's having some good sets lately. It's
Yeah,
been
but
fun.
she's
Is she?
I mean, you know,
I
she's
haven't
not
been
like
around.
killing, but she only does it like once every 5-6 months or something. She's
Look,
doing pretty
she
well
looks
for
like
that.
a fun time.
Yeah.
You know?
She's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, so I come to the pair one night, and Justin is talking to Georgia. I didn't know Georgia yet.
I remember that.
All I saw
That was the first night I
Justin-
met her. I met her twice.
Yeah, Justin was
there.
basically
Yeah,
like,
I'll be right back.
yeah, Justin, you were basically like fighting / flirting with this person, where it could have gone either way. I was like, are they gonna fuck, or is she about to punch him in the
I
face?
think that's just how it is when I'm shitting on somebody in casual
Yeah.
conversation.
And then I just let it rock. I was like, that's not my fucking problem. And do you wanna say what happened when?
Oh
later?
yeah, I called her out for having her tracks on her weave showing
On stage.
and then
Yeah.
she ripped off her weave. And
She whipped off her
threw it
weave
at
and
me.
came at the stage. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really funny.
She charged the stage.
She didn't charge. It wasn't like a full
She was like-
Will Smith.
yeah.
But she got up to the front. She was waving her weave around and yelling at Hartman.
Yeah, and I
my
just
And then
God.
you were like, "I think I fucking love you." Like, it was
Yeah.
fun. It was fun.
She looks like she stresses out a lot of girlfriends.
yeah, no, she's a fucking retard, dude. She's just like,
guys are perfect for each
I'm
other."
Georgia. I'm from not Georgia, and I have a white
Georgia
baby.
from not Georgia.
And
Yeah,
I'm-
She has a white baby?
Yeah.
she has a white baby. It's a big part of her set. Yeah,
It's her whole set. She has
Yeah.
no jokes. It's,
It's-
just
it's-
I'm black and I have a white baby.
she never said she gave
What?
birth to it. She might have stolen it.
Dude,
Objectively, that's fucking hilarious. I'd be like, if I saw her with a white baby, I'd be like, where did you take that from? That's
Yeah.
not your baby.
No, actually, she does say she gave birth to it. She said a white baby came out of my vagina. She says that.
Yeah.
verbatim. Yeah.
and then she was with this fucking older white. We shouldn't. This is like too inside baseball, but
Just put a picture of her up right now.
yeah, dude, who is?
God bless
I'll
Georgia.
clip.
man.
All right, we'll start again. What's up? This is I'll Drink to That. I'm
What's
with
your
here
number,
with
AJ?
Azar and
Hey.
Eli Maroney. Guess which one I actually like.
What's your social security number?
101, 88, 87, 77.
You have an 88 in your social too?
I do, yeah.
Me too, dude.
How old are you?
98.
I'm 99. I
Yeah.
think it might just be grouped them together, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not my last
We're not
four,
unique.
so we're good.
We're not original.
Anyways,
Yeah, so do you love this country?
I love this country. Yeah,
You
it's a
definitely
great
love this country, dude.
Yeah.
Eli hates it. He works for the liberal media.
I love this country, dude. This is the only country where I can drink as much as I do and do as much bullshit as I do regularly, and it's fine.
Have you tried going to Israel, dude?
I've been to Israel.
Yeah.
Israel's
Wait,
fucking wild.
Israel's fun, but I can't shit on the Jews as much.
Israel, I'm not gonna lie.
But you get a free house.
Well,
I could.
actually,
Well, do they give you a free house?
Oh, well, in Palestine. You can just take it.
Yeah, that's true. If I settle,
take it.
if I settle a place,
you could build a new.
dude. I
one.
wish I did Birthright though. Like I could have done Birthright, but
I was going to do it.
Are you
I was,
Jewish?
I was
You got-
no. I was just gonna
How
go.
would you do it?
I would just be like Shalom, my great grandmother. What are they gonna do? No, like they're looking for recruits. I went
Dude,
to
it seemed like a good time. They set you up with like a hot Israeli army lady
bro. First of all,
who's just like tries to make you get her pregnant, and then,
Is this confirmed?
huh?
That's confirmed?
Yeah, that's what they do. They send you over there. They try to get you to have sex with people in the Israeli army,
so that you spread the
so that you get
Jew-
trapped there. So that
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah. It's
have,
great.
like,
Actually,
now
it's
you're gonna
actually
have an
great.
Israeli kid, and you have to live in Israel now.
When I was in Israel,
Just pull out. Just pull out.
every fucking girl I saw had the craziest ass. Every Israeli girl.
Really?
The Jews didn't
The
do in
most.
Gaza. Pull out. They're not good at that. They're not good at that.
Hey,
Yeah. That's the
Drink
producer.
to
That's
that.
the camera. Don't know if you're aware of that.
Sorry.
hey.
That's
Oh yeah, I know the
camera.
audience is
Yeah.
over there, but Pat's over there. Fuck them.
Our
Why
live
doesn't he have a
studio.
mic? He should have a mic.
We only have 3. I have another one somewhere.
Fuck the
I
audience.
would have
Dude.
brought one.
Fuck the 30 people who are gonna watch this on YouTube.
Hey.
Fuck every single one of you guys.
No, don't worry.
All 30 of you.
I know Ivory's gonna watch this because we love Ivory.
We do love Ivory.
I wonder if Ivory does watch this. What's up, Ivory? Sorry about
He does not watch this.
Sorry about what I said.
What'd you say?
No, nothing. Don't worry. No, I didn't say anything.
The hard R.
No, I said that in front of him, dude.
Oh yeah.
No, I fucking love Ivory. He's a great guy.
He is a great guy.
We do a lot of dick glazing on Ivory in this podcast, yet I haven't asked him to be on it.
You should bring Ivory on here.
You should.
I
That'd
don't
be
want
fun.
my property value to go down. All right, we're back.
He's drinking like a champ too.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ivory's drinking. He would keep up.
No, I've been trying to get my boy Sean Brown on.
He does IPAs, right? I always see him with a Voodoo.
What's that?
A Voodoo IPA. Those like
Oh,
8,
no.
9%.
I think he's like more of a rum guy.
I swear to
Rum and
God,
whiskey.
I've seen him with these IPAs.
I'll be
Rum and
shocked if Ivory's an IPA drinker.
destroying IPAs.
That is nonsense. He's too old for that shit.
Well, he's
bro.
from
Yeah.
Suffolk County. So,
Yeah, still, man.
dude, I don't know.
It's about his
We're
age, though.
different.
It's about his age. Like
How old's
after,
Ivory?
I think he's in his 40s.
I was gonna say, he's probably like late
Yeah.
30s, 40.
Yeah, after 35, dude, you have
He
to
was
stop
young
drinking
as
IPAs.
fuck.
You know what they
Yeah,
say?
black don't crack.
Yeah.
God.
You see in Georgia, she's probably like 50. I should get Georgia on.
Wait for another Bud Light. Where are those
We should get
buds?
Georgia.
Bring it to your home. What could go wrong?
A lot can go wrong. But anyway,
Good
you ever
time.
get a hooker, Eli?
No, never.
I know you have.
Never.
That's cap. You go down to Roosevelt Ave all the time.
Never. Not once. Can't do it. I don't know. It's just not sexy.
Yeah.
Because the girls that are hookers, they're hookers, you know what I mean?
How do you find the hot Russian
the
ones?
hot girls that would be hookers are all in Miami. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Vegas.
They're all getting paid way too much to do
Oh
that.
shit! Wait, no, actually, never mind. Not a hooker. I had sex with a stripper one time.
You had sex with a stripper?
Yeah, but
pay
not in the
her?
capacity of being a stripper. I met her non-stripping.
I don't believe this.
Still a stripper.
Yeah, it is still a stripper.
Still totally a stripper.
Not gonna lie, I was pretty proud.
Fuck it.
It was a good moment in my life that we probably shouldn't put on the internet.
Oh, we're putting it on there.
What's her name? Like Cinnamon or
I'm not gonna say her name.
Cardamom?
No,
Raisin.
I'm not saying her name.
Vanilla?
Yo, what do you think the craziest stripper name is? Like, if you were to name your kid knowing they were going to be a stripper, what would you name them?
Oh, Sesame's pretty good.
Sesame.
Sesame is a good stripper name.
I like Raisin.
Raisin's
Raisin.
good.
A
Raisin.
wrinkled old raisin.
Yeah, fucker, dude. Should
I
should
think
go
I
to
would be
college.
more attractive to a stripper that had a weirder name. You know what I mean? Like tablecloth.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a stripper named Tablecloth. I would
Yeah.
want to talk to.
So
I'd
you
be like,
just
let's
go
go
by
to the back
TC.
room. I have questions.
Exactly. Well whiskey.
This is
Get
not
over
even
here.
sexual. I just want to know about your life. Tablecloth.
That's what I think. Like if they have a generic name, it's just so at that point it's just like you could AI generate that, but I want something with a little bit more. You know, give me something more. Dog breath. That'd be great.
Dog breath.
I have so many questions. You could have a conversation.
Yeah, her breath smells fine. What are they called?
I'll answer them all in the back room.
She's actually got a lovely personality.
Dog breath. What a sweet girl. Sweet girl. Dog breath.
Dog breath would be a sweet girl. Yeah, maybe you just go the opposite way. Be like, yeah, Gladys.
Gladys.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
about Gladys. Jesus Christ. Sounds
She
like she
old?
works in a fucking mailroom.
Right? You just be like, yeah, this is our best performer, Gladys.
Ugh, that's like Renita.
Yeah, I'm just
Rita.
gonna just be like, yeah, it's my best performer, Faustina.
Ugh, I can't do that.
Philomena. I'm just saying my great
Philomena,
aunt.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
Vagina have cobwebs.
and even if it does. All right. Why do you have a hole in your sock, dude?
Bro, I'm fucking okay.
Are we
Jesus
shoes
Christ.
off right now?
I do. I'm fucking Asian. I always do
Yeah.
shoes off.
You
no
didn't see
matter
him
where
bow
I am.
when he came in? He went, oh.
It's a good bow.
He went, let me see your ferret.
You do have two
He looked at the ferret and he's like,
Which
oh,
is
delicious.
nuts.
What a delicious looking ferret.
And I point to like my ferret's ashes, and I go, I got a dead one over there. And he goes, you sleep next to a dead ferret?
That's valid. That's a valid question.
That's a pretty good question. And then he has
Yeah.
a huge dream catcher over his bed.
That's what prevents the ferret ghosts from getting in.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Are you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
She's Puerto
Human?
Rican.
Yeah.
Right. Puerto Rican. Interesting. You didn't strike me as a Puerto Rican fetish kind of man.
I don't date white women.
Really? Why?
Justin makes a lot more sense when you accept that he's a black man.
Too many fucking issues, dude. They don't know how to keep their trap shut. You know what I told my girlfriend the other day? I said, I told her I had a show. She was like, all right, I'll get a babysitter. Because she's Puerto Rican. She has a baby.
She has a baby.
Yeah.
Your baby?
And no, not mine. She's Puerto Rican. She's a single mother, of course. All right,
Oh
cut
my
that.
god. You're a fucking stepfather.
I saw
But anyway,
post review.
and
Oh yeah, finish
so-
your story. Yeah.
So I'm saying, yeah, I have the show tomorrow, whatever. I need people. It was one person short for like a fucking bringer. And so she was going to get a babysitter and come. So I got someone, I think. And I'm saying, oh, babe, I don't need a bringer or whatever. If you want to stay home and make me dinner, I'll come over after. And she's like, yeah, that's great.
That's the story.
Yeah, I just tell her to go home and fucking stay home and make me dinner, and I get
That's a great story.
It's just how it
One
is.
time I had a practical conversation with my
No,
girlfriend.
dude, you never.
About
Was she
Just-
ba- I thought it was about the child. It was like, what's she cooking? The fucking
One time
baby?
I had a
No, she's
logistical
making. I'm
conversation.
vegan too, so she's making me a vegan.
You're vegan?
Yeah, she's making me a vegan steak,
So funny.
You're
I love it.
vegan?
Oh, that's
potatoes, and
hilarious.
collard greens. and-
You're
vegan.
fucking vegan? You're
He's
not
vegan.
You're drinking a fucking
That's vegan.
yeah, dude, it's
I
chin.
know, but
Drinking
it's
a
so-
vegan.
Bro, it's what why are you vegan?
I fucking love this country. No, I just think if you originally started for like health reasons, but yeah, so I can live a little.
All right. Sorry. I can't believe you're vegan.
But no, I just think if you want to eat meat and shit, like you gotta kill
I'm
the
telling him
animal.
to talk more about being vegan on stage for a while. Yeah, because it's so fun. It is very surprising that you're vegan.
Vegan.
Yeah, dude, I'm just fucking.
Is he fucking around?
No, he's really vegan.
You eat fucking almonds and snow peas and
Yeah, dude, I made my own cashew milk the other day.
so gay. Holy shit. Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, what? You're the one drinking Bud Light. You tell me what's gay.
Touche. Touche. Why are you vegan? This is crazy.
Yeah, I started for health reasons. Me and one of my exes did it as like a diet. It didn't work. I just felt better, and I just also think if you want to eat meat, you just kill it yourself.
That's a valid point.
Have you ever hunted something and killed it and eaten it?
Outside of fishing, no.
Okay.
But like, I've been thinking about just going fishing, like stocking up. But I'm also not getting tags or anything like that. Fuck the government, dude.
Yeah.
I cannot
You don't
believe
need to get
you're
tags for
vegan.
fishing, right? Or no,
Depends.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
oh.
But like,
You-
also,
I've
it's
never done
not
that.
very strictly enforced if you just go like to certain areas.
Yeah. I don't think
But-
no one's ever made me
It's
get a
more like
fishing
if you're out on
license
the
before.
ocean, like the game
Like deep
warden.
sea fishing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit you need to get a tag for. Or you could just go to like a lake or a river or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Follow-up question. How long have you been vegan for?
He's
He's not over this,
I'm
dude.
not
He's
over
not
this.
over this.
Jesus Christ.
6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What are the other surprising facts about?
Well, I'm not over this. Holy
Okay.
shit. What's your favorite vegan meal? Like pumpkin soup or...
Yo, pumpkin soup is fire.
I can't even think. I haven't had a vegan meal in years.
Fucking
I haven't had a
yeah.
vegan meal in 6 years.
Yeah, dude, fuck. That's a good ass question. Like, my favorite thing ever was like chicken wings, but like vegan chicken wings ain't the same. It
No.
just
He
don't.
is a
It,
black guy.
He's a black man. Justin Hartman is a black man trapped
Yeah,
in a
I
white
just-
man's body, trapped in an Italian.
yeah, I just miss going to Cajun sea broil. No, just miss eating prawns and crawfish.
Justin, why don't you wear
Still
gold?
at the liquor store.
Gold is haram.
That's right.
Are you Muslim as well?
No,
He's just a black man.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's a sin to wear gold. Dude.
I need to know what meals are there. What did your girlfriend cook you?
Tonight
No, when you had the show and you came back.
No, that's tomorrow. I told her to stay home and make
she's
me a
gonna
dinner.
make you
A white
something.
girl couldn't do that, is what I was saying. A white girl would be like, "Oh, you don't want me?" Blah 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 blah.
A white girl could do that.
Yeah, not
white
the
girl
ones
could
I
do
like. No, but
Georgia, maybe not.
No, my girlfriend's great. Fucking, but what was the question?
What are your favorite vegan meals besides a cup of gin?
Usually tequila soda.
How did the all Celsius diet go, Justin?
Man.
Oh yeah, I did a
It's crazy. It's like,
I did a 5-day.
He's just soloing. He's just FaceTiming a Celsius.
I've said
can.
this before. Justin's the only vegan I know with a beer belly.
Yeah, I don't really got a beer belly.
You
dude.
got yeah, it's okay, buddy.
I got loose skin because I was 265 pounds. but,
Yeah.
like,
What?
yeah.
You were 265
Yeah,
pounds? You must have gotten these tattoos after, because those things would have to tattoo them larger so they
like
shrink
half
down.
and half.
Oh my god!
It's mostly loose skin, dude. If I-
Holy,
Yeah, you're
oh
right.
my! You have
It's actually
stretch
mostly
marks and
loose skin.
everything.
Yeah.
You're like a black guy's wet dream.
yeah, no, I
Holy
wouldn't go that
shit.
far. That's a bit of a
How much were you? 250?
265.
How'd you lose all that?
vegan.
Exercise
Exercise.
and diet. The vegan shit didn't help because like
And
the
I know it doesn't
the
help.
first year and a half, I was eating like shit. I was just like had slightly more vegetables, so I felt better. But no, like
How do you eat like shit as a vegan? Like I can imagine some ways.
Oreos, potato chips. Oh, potato chips.
Oreos
potato
are
chips,
fucking
bunch of
vegan?
French fries.
Oreos are vegan?
Yeah, Oreos are vegan.
Yeah,
What?
they
It's
are.
a milk thing in the
It's
middle.
not
No,
milk.
it's not milk.
It's just sugar. It's just sugar. I don't know, potatoes, whatever. But Sesame P got us some potato chips to try.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Are they the spicy ones?
No,
Okay.
no.
right.
We got to open it on camera so they know we haven't ate it before.
Wow, so like basically all liquor is basically vegan besides
Yeah,
like,
that's
true.
Jägermeister.
a White Russian. That's
Yeah,
vegan, right?
no.
Jaeger's not
anything
vegan?
like Bailey's and Jägermeister. Well,
Well,
original.
Bailey's. Yeah, Bailey's has like like a milk product in there. What does Jaeger have in there?
Deer. Oh well, not anymore. But like some of it has deer blood in it. Like
What?
the original recipe had deer
Really?
blood.
That's
Yeah, you're
I
German.
didn't
You
know
would
that.
know.
Yeah, I'm German. I can confirm this. Also, I hate you.
right.
We should round you up.
All right, these are not spicy. Tell me what they are.
Okay.
I'll eat one also. I haven't opened one yet.
So I can really taste it.
Good.
Just like tomato shit.
Yeah.
It's a good chip. That's the first thing I noticed about it.
Oh, what the fuck? I can tell exactly what that's supposed to
This
be.
dude is so fucking smacks behind
I can't really place it.
It tastes more like a topping that's supposed to be on it.
It's ketchup. Is it ketchup?
Ketchup is something that's on it.
Is it hot dog?
Yes, it is hot dog.
bro. It's a hot dog chip.
Specifically,
going
Big
for another.
Bite. The Big Bite hot dog.
Wow.
I
It
taste
does. It tastes like a hot dog. They
It
did a good
tastes like
job.
the relish.
They did a good job.
Yo, you know what's really good? The prime rib flavored of potato chip 7-Eleven has.
Interesting. Dude, do you remember like
kinda
10 years
fire.
ago, the chip companies got real cocky with their flavors? Like Lay's was like, you write in flavors, we'll fucking do it. Remember that shit? They were like, anyone could submit flavors. We're so confident in our food science team that just like whatever it is, we got you covered. And they had
Yo,
like,
they had the jerk chicken.
That jerk
one was
chicken.
fire. Yo, there's a place in Richmond Hills, Veggie Castle too. All vegan Jamaican food.
yeah, they had fried
good.
chicken and biscuit, and fried
A
chicken,
lot of
biscuit, and
potato
gravy
chips aren't
shit.
vegan actually. They have milk products in them.
Here's another question. These are hot dogs. You don't eat hot dogs. Do you subscribe to like the Impossible beef
Yeah,
thing?
but
Now that I know it's hot dog, it's a little gross.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Like I was liking it before. I was like, that's a good chip. And now that I know it's a hot
these
dog,
vegan?
I'm like,
yeah,
fucking
these are
gross,
vegan.
dude. It's actually
You
pretty
eat
fucking
like a-
nasty.
There's two conversations going on.
Yeah,
Do you eat like Impossible hot dogs and Impossible burgers and
It's not
all
Yeah.
that shit?
no, the Impossible stuff tastes pretty close, honestly.
You haven't had meat in 6 years. That's all I'm taking from that.
Dude,
forget.
go to. It's just drier. That's really the only difference with the Impossible meat. Yeah, like an Impossible hamburger or whatever. Like go Burger King, get the Impossible Whopper.
Yeah.
It tastes virtually.
Well, the
same.
Impossible Whopper at Burger King does kind of taste like the Burger King burger. That's because the meat at Burger King is basically like gristle. Like,
Yeah, dude.
It's just a thin
No, but that's
fucking...
the same shit with the regular stuff. But other shit I've had, I feel like I'm one of the few honest vegans. Like I'll tell you when it tastes real and when it doesn't taste real.
Yeah.
You don't get
I
drunk
do trust
sometimes
you.
and walk home and just like fucking accidentally dog a slice of pizza?
No, dude, because they're halal carts. I just get falafels.
Wow. That is an insane way to supply your body, just straight falafel.
Yeah, dude.
I've
Powered
been
by
telling
falafel.
Hartman. I mean, you do talk
Powered
about
by
being
chickpeas.
vegan on stage.
Not
but
really.
You need to do it more.
need to
dude.
do it. I didn't even
It's
know you
so
were vegan.
surprising. It's one of the things about you that's very surprising that I think people would be into knowing.
I kind of fuck with these chips, dude.
He looks like the Grim Reaper of like a cornfield. Now that I know this. That's crazy. Hartman, I did not know this about
It doesn't taste like meat. It tastes like relish and onions.
No, but the hot dog taste comes in like it kind of tastes like hot dog water in the at the end, you know?
Yeah.
Like that, it leaves an aftertaste of hot dog water.
I don't like it.
It's not. I liked it before I knew
try
it was
that.
hot dog.
Get this shit off camera.
So happy this Bud Light case is right next to me. I'm just
Yeah, I need another one.
reaching down, pounding
You
through all
water
this.
down your hot dog water,
Oh my god. How'd you
You
meet your
gotta
girl?
finish that.
How'd you meet your girlfriend?
dude. Hinge,
Wow.
dude.
Hinge is good. Hinge is good.
I set the settings to Black, Spanish, and Muslim, and that was it.
Dude, Hartman. All right, you're in a very happy relationship right now, but I would love to get you on the Muzz app.
Dude.
How great would it be to put Hartman on Muzz?
Yo, I'm
Build out a
wallahi,
profile.
dude. I would do numbers. I think
I think you'd do numbers on Muzz, bro.
they'd see the cross tattooed on my throat and be like, "All right."
Choke me.
Oh my god. All right, this is getting off.
I'll be like, "Yo, guys, it's I know tattoos are haram, but like, I'm wallahi, I'm good for you. I'm reformed."
You do have a shit ton of tattoos. Holy
Yeah.
fuck. Have you actually talked about you being vegan? You need to do more about that.
I'm
'cause
sure
that
it's
is
come
an
up before,
insane
yeah.
way to live.
You mentioned it a couple times on stage, and it always makes people laugh. When you're like, I'm vegan, so I'm not a bad guy. That always makes people laugh.
That's a good point.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like people think I'm joking when I would say that.
Yeah, but what's funny is after you say it, they do think you're joking, and you look around with this earnest look in your face of like, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Walk me through your daily diet. Like what you wake
Well,
up.
what I ate today, I kind of ate
Almond
like
milk.
shit today. So today I went to I did jujitsu in the morning.
Being powered straight off of cashews.
I got.
AJ, I carried a counter with you today.
Oh yeah, you guys are living together now.
No, we're
he
not.
bailed.
I bailed on it.
I have a. I heard Evan
yeah,
did this pod last
yeah.
week, right?
Yeah, me and Evan had a great time.
Yeah, I'm.
It was,
Evan's
it was
my
a very
roommate now.
it was a very calm podcast.
That's good.
I mean, it's surprising because Evan is
Rare.
the biggest motherfucker I think I've ever met.
Yeah, dude, he's a large fellow.
He's you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Shane Gillis a little bit.
Yeah, he's part of this.
Have you seen Shane Gillis is 6'5", like 250 in real life.
He's
You
6'5"?
and
I thought he
Evan,
was like
I both
6'1".
consider as being part of this Shane Gillis like renaissance.
I do like Shane
Like
Gillis.
Shane Gillis appeared on the scene, and then like, well, you know, like a bunch of like dudes.
Yeah, that's true.
A bunch of dudes were like, if he can
It's
do it,
true.
I can do it. And then we
No.
got you, we got Evan.
Evan is almost a spitting image of the man.
Yeah, the
himself.
first time I met Evan, I was like, you're like he
Spitting
even
image.
had the little mustache like Shane Gillis did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's like Diet Shane. I like it. I like it. I saw him. I remember we went dinner last week, and I was like, yo, so what type of comics do you like? And he's like, I like Shane, and I was like,
Of course you
this
do.
is gonna be
Yeah.
a good house.
Of course you do.
I was like, this is
Yeah.
gonna be a good house.
Dude,
When
is this-
Evan, wait, just really, I was like, when Evan, so I bailed on the apartment with AJ and Evan, and
the
then
house rocks now, by the way.
yeah, you guys got it. It all
yeah,
worked
no
out.
Jews, of course
Yeah.
it fucking rocks.
There's a landlord.
There's a landlord. There's a
Someone
landlord.
still has a
the
key.
guy in charge, bro. The guy in charge. But so I built in the house, and because I built, well, it all worked out. But Evan like needed a place to live, so I
Yeah.
put him above me for a week. Right? Evan was living up
Oh,
there.
you moved into the smaller apartment?
No, he was laying on.
He
top
moved
of
into
it.
the apartment above my apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I put him upstairs in the attic, basically. And
That's where you belong.
yeah, well, things have changed. What the fuck was the point of this? I lost track of my thought.
No, we were talking about Evan being Shane, and then
It's something to do with Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was trying to. Evan was telling me, he was like, I look so much like Shane and I act so much like Shane. He was concerned that people were gonna be like, you're just ripping off Shane, but that really is who he is, you know. So I was like, you know what you should do? Fight him. Evan
Yeah.
v. Shane Gillis, dude.
But first of all,
Who do you think would win?
Shane.
Huh?
I think Shane.
You think Shane?
Yeah.
Evan's
Shane
a
was a
fucking
D1
huge-
athlete, dude.
Evan's an athlete.
Evan is an athlete. You
Yeah.
know what? Now I'm thinking about this.
Yeah,
But you know what? Shane also has so much more to lose.
Shane has a lot more to lose. Evan does.
Also, Evan couldn't.
Evan
bring
does
him,
jujitsu.
No,
he
doesn't.
couldn't bring
Huh?
himself.
We
to
talked
beat
about it. He
Shane.
doesn't.
What
He
does he
has
do?
done. He
has done. He does some.
He's
form
done
of
like
fighting.
fucking 4 classes, dude.
What fighting does Evan do now? Do you remember?
I don't know, but Evan couldn't
Should've
bring
been on the
himself.
pod.
He couldn't bring himself to beat up Shane.
Yeah, but if he
get
could.
there and start crying, as you know, like
Yeah.
This is what I would do if I were Evan. I would go on the comedy scene. I would start making a name for myself, and then I'd be like, Shane, there can only be one.
Yo,
There can only be one of us.
Evan should assassinate Shane.
Dude,
Gillis.
Yeah, I think they should fight, dude.
All right,
They
dude.
should fight.
dude. Oh my god.
You should drop a special and instead of doing a pod tour, just kill Shane. Just be like, guys, watch the new special.
AJ.
I've been trying to fight Bill Burr on Instagram.
Yeah,
have
This
you?
is my new thing. Yeah,
Really?
whenever
All
he
right,
posts,
you're never allowed on the podcast.
whenever
Yeah.
he posts, I comment on it, and I'm just like,
I'm seeing him on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
seeing him
he's coming
for
to
the
town?
Patrice O'Neal benefit.
pussy, dude. He
Oh, you
knows
got
I'm
tickets
here.
to that?
Yeah.
We were just talking. I wanna
Yeah,
say
my
something.
girl got me that.
Shout out to the girl.
Shout out
She's
Puerto
vegan
Ricans,
too.
dude. No, she's not.
That's crazy. What was I gonna say? Evan's stand up doesn't remind me of Shane at all, though.
No.
Honestly, it doesn't.
No, it's not his content. It's just the way they're just both like kind of like Midwestern giant boys, dude.
It is very
Yeah.
comforting to know that Evan is my roommate because I feel like if anyone ever broke into my apartment, just like a 6'5",
You'd be safe.
mongoloid.
He's
just walked
6'5"?
up. He's
Evan?
he's 6'4".
So I'm saying
at
he
least,
could maybe take Shane,
He's
dude.
6'4".
Is
He's
he?
6'4".
I don't know. He
He is. Remember, because we were looking at the ceilings in that apartment. He's 6'4".
Oh yeah, you're right.
He's 6'4", and then he just
I thought
walks.
he was a
Can
little
you imagine
short.
being a guy breaking into an apartment and then Evan
What?
Tilsley just walks out? Okay, sorry. Could you imagine breaking into an apartment and Evan walks out just howdy?
Howdy. Yo,
Very comforting.
you know what's crazy? You could really make Evan just like Shane Gillis.
Shush.
Just be like, yo, he was saying some pretty racy stuff about Asians to me.
Let's send him down the exact same
Should
career
I
path.
set him up for it?
Send him down the same career
Yeah.
path, dude.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
If Evan ever
you got
gets
a
hired on
residency at
SNL,
the
you have to
stand?
assassinate
I'm gonna
him, dude.
email Darren and be like, "Look, Darren, we gotta get.
You gotta take him out, dude. Fuck, man.
Dude, I wish I was like Asian or like, yeah, no. I feel like Asian's kind of like the perfect minority to be, because like you
You
still,
added like the yakuza. Or
yeah,
whatever.
you got all like the perks of being white, and then like, yeah, then you could just be like, you can still play the card a little bit. Like I would just totally influence like the worst things. I'd be like, yeah, dude, Chinese people do that all the time.
I mean, they do. You gotta explain a little more. Like, give me an
Like,
example.
You can do Asian on Asian hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, like you can just like input stereotypes into somebody, and then
And be like, that's so Korean.
and then like fucking just make them think that, and then when they do it, like say it like somewhere else.
You're just talking about making
they're just
up
like,
stereotypes.
oh, what the fuck? Yeah, be like, yeah, dude, Asian people. Well, this is a true one. Asian people love going to Louis Vuitton and taking pictures of the purses.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They do love that shit.
That's how they counterfeit them.
You guys ever bark at St. Mark's?
Yeah.
It's so funny because whenever I bark at St. Mark's, I'll like be like, "Hey, come, whatever."
I can never get the Asian dudes.
That's the. But
They're
you know
the
what?
hardest
It's
ones.
the international Asians because they all wear Balenciaga and they all have like a fucking.
Yeah.
They're so much better
And
than we are,
they'll
dude.
like
It's
when you
crazy.
bark normally and you go, "Hey, comedy show," people be like, "Oh, no thanks, like we're busy tonight," or whatever. Like, no thanks. They'll just pretend like you're not there.
Yeah.
Like they'll literally just like it's like
run
they're
away
getting
walking
like
by,
you
yeah.
know like they're fucking. It's like they're
You're lucky
fighting
if
for
you
their
get a
life.
side eye.
No, yeah, I've never gotten one.
I've gotten a few side eyes.
Yeah, I go like Ali Wong's performing tonight, and they won't even turn around, and I'm giving them the best I got.
Ali Wong's performing tonight. That's a funny thing to say.
I do it to all races. Black
No,
guys
I
walk
know,
by.
but that's just a good like
yeah.
barking thing.
Yeah.
bunch
I'd
of-
be like, oh, I
Here's-
mean,
here's,
sorry.
here's my barking technique. Ready?
What?
I do it a lot to women.
Selena,
Like,
whoever
if you're walking down
performs
the street, I'll be like, "Oh my god, hey!" And then they stop, and I'm like, "You want to come to a comedy show?"
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
I would
I like.
hate you.
Dude,
I'd be
people
like,
people love it.
do they?
Yeah. People laugh almost, except for the ones who are just like, "Fuck you." That
Yeah,
definitely
no, I
happens.
mean,
Yeah.
feel I would do that. I'd be like, please leave me alone. Please, you're pissing me off.
Come to a comedy show. I'll leave you alone when you come to the comedy show.
shit. Anyways, yeah, I can't bark any Asians in, and then they get
No
in,
one can, dude. They're the
and
hardest.
They're the hardest, and that's all St. Mark's is now. It's just it's little China. It's insane.
There's so much good Asian food around that place, though.
Yeah, I can tell why.
There's
They're
Yeah, there's
Dude, you're gonna tell me they're not taking over our country? All right.
You're taking over St. Mark's.
they are taking over St. It's all the NYU kids.
Yo, big up St.
Wow.
Mark's.
Yeah,
St.
shout out
Mark's
to
great
St. Mark's.
place.
Shout out to Danny.
Alex, right?
Yeah, why don't you guys
Alex.
ever fucking get back to me when I fill out your barking request?
Dude,
I think that's pretty fucked up, actually. I'm on your email list, and every week you're like, "What's your availability?" And I tell you every week, and then you never fucking email me
because
back.
they know you suck, dude. Sorry.
Dude, I'm very good. They should know that. And they fucking, what the fuck's up?
You want to know what my girlfriend told me? The
I actually
other
don't
day?
know these
Hey,
people.
Danny, thank you for those Christmas spots. I appreciate. Danny gave me some spots for Christmas. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Then I looked
Danny,
at
I
the
have
poster.
nothing to thank you for right now.
Yeah, dude, they're vegan.
Danny just-
they're
They
vegan.
are vegan.
Yeah, they were shocked when I told
Oh,
them.
and they're also gay. So that's another thing you have in common.
They're not gay.
No, I did. Danny's dog and that Asian. He's
Oh, maybe
Danny
I'm thinking
Macy?
of different St. Mark's
I
people.
think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Wait, who's gay?
I don't know. I thought there was like some gay people who ran St. Mark's.
I mean,
Just Hostway.
it's just
That's my grievance. Write me back on the emails.
dude, they're
What he meant to say was, "Can I please have some more spots?" That's what he meant to say.
No, I don't even want them anymore. Respond to my emails.
You want some more hot dog chips?
I'm good, thank
So
you.
good on those.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's funny because all of my meals are just fucking steak and eggs and fish and more red meat.
Have you thought about consuming those flavors in chip form?
I've done it. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Salted egg chips.
Yeah. What's your diet looking like, dude?
My diet?
Yeah.
Breakfast, 3 eggs, bacon, avocado, some oatmeal. Get ready for the day. Depends on how much stuff I have to do. If I'll taper the oatmeal. Stay low on the carbs. First of all, my farts are insane. My farts are your farts must be clean as air. It's fucking Febreze.
It depends on the
Febreze
day.
coming out of this dude's ass. Me, oh my god, holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
I work in an Israeli restaurant, and I lit the fucking thing up. Opened the door. There was just a guy with like one of those like free hostages things, you know,
You farted on them.
just walking into my gas
You were like
chamber.
free Palestine.
Holy
You let one
shit.
rip.
I Auschwitzed
Yeah.
him. It's pretty sick, actually. Now I think about it, he might. He's coming out of the bathroom, staring at me like, "What the fuck did you do in there?" And then I had to be like, "I didn't even shit."
My farts are also just rancid.
Those all
dude. They're
acapella.
horrible. Yeah. Horrible farts.
I mean, first thing I do is dog 3 eggs in the morning.
Oh yeah, they come out
That's-
smelling like they do when they go in.
Fucking, it's the introduction to the smell. Honestly, it's a different taste profile every time, but I try to switch it up. Anyways, and then it's I would have pivot. Nah, and then I have some steak. I have sweet potatoes. I'm a big sweet potato
Got
guy.
some sweet
Sweet potatoes
potatoes
are
in
great.
there.
You ever have the Japanese sweet potatoes? They're purple.
Yeah, the purple yam.
They're
Or
fantastic.
are they the white on the inside or
They're white on the inside.
Yeah, those are really good.
And you want to hear a cool fun fact
like
about
you.
this? Thank you. You guys know what a blue zone is? It's like
Yeah, like Orange Theory,
What?
what?
like the gym Orange Theory.
No. It's like they're like little pockets in the world of like cities that have the longest life expectancy in the world.
Okay.
Like
Oh,
Sicily
interesting.
has one.
Yeah.
Greece has one, and the
So-
number one in the world is this place in Japan. They like an average person there lives like 110. And what
Yeah.
they're known for are their sweet potatoes, and it's incorporated in all of their diets. And it's those Japanese sweet potatoes, and yeah, they just eat only the sweet potato like for almost every meal. And now they have the longest life expectancy.
That's
Yeah. Do
interesting.
you want to live that long though?
Absolutely not. I want to live fast and die. Watching your friends die must be the saddest fucking thing.
You don't have
ever.
no
Yeah, but
friends
here's
who
the thing,
died?
dude. I bet it gets easier.
Yeah.
I bet when you're old and like the first like 5 die, you're like, oh no, it's horrible. Then the 6th one, you're like, this is life now.
Fantastic.
Wait, yo, none of you
Eli.
guys have had friends die.
I've had.
Yeah, I've had friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Dude, so one time
It's not like it was great.
I had this.
Does get easier though.
It does get easier. Yeah. So I
You're
took.
just like, oh shit, R.I.P. Steve.
At a certain point, you start getting excited. Yeah, I can't wait for the next.
I got some bets placed, man. Make $20.
Be like, I get to wear a suit again? Fuck yeah. Dude.
One time I drove like my grandparents' friend who was like in his 80s to Vermont to drop him off at his
Your
brother's house.
grandparents' friend.
Yeah, this dude in his 80s. I drove him from wherever the fuck, Philadelphia to Vermont, I think. It was a long ass trip. I drove him to Vermont. I dropped him off at his brother's house. And when we got there, his brother was in the hospital, his older brother. So his brother was like in his like 90s. Dropped him off. His brother was in the hospital with a UTI and like maybe was about to die.
That could kill him at that point.
Exactly. It was like maybe about to die. And like, you know, there was
I think I have a UTI right
his
now.
daughter-in-law was there
Yeah,
freaking
fact.
out. Like the daughter-in-law was losing her mind, and I was like, Dick was his name. Dick's dead now. And like I was like, Dick, are you okay? Like, can I like I don't want to just like leave you here in this like family crisis. Are you gonna be fine? And he was like, the only thing that worries me is that it's my older brother, which makes me think it could be me next. That was Dick's only thought on the entire thing.
Wait, so he was the younger one
Dick was the younger brother.
that you drove.
Yeah. And his older brother was in the hospital, and the only thing that scared him, he was so calloused from death
Dude,
that he was just like, yeah, I'm just worried that it might
But
be
the
me
girl,
next.
the daughter was freaking out.
The daughter was freaking out because
Why?
she's not calloused by death yet.
Yeah, I
I
know,
don't
but
know,
at
dude.
a certain point, yeah, like, you got to be at that bed being like,
Well,
come
her
on, we knew
husband,
this was coming.
it was
Yeah,
it was daughter-in-law.
grandmother. My great grandmother died at 105.
Yeah.
After she hit 100,
condolences.
she just started asking, like, for Christmas one year, Like,
Can I have a coffin?
no, my grandmother asked her, like, "Oh, what do you want for Christmas?" And she's just like, "I want to die. I want to die. I don't have my husband. I lost one of my daughters. I just want to die."
I just saw. Have either of you done the Gladys mic at the comic strip?
No.
Great mic, great, really fun. So Gladys runs the mic. She's been in the business. She's
Wednesdays, right? Wednesdays and Saturdays, something like that. Yeah. I've talked to her. Yeah.
Gladys is.
I've never done it. It's
old.
$20.
No, it's 17. But like
That's Thursday.
14. And when you think about it, like the Buddha mics are like $7, and you have to buy a beer. What do you say? What's
Darren, get him.
Timestamp that.
Get him, Darren.
Timestamp that. I pay for all my drinks, and it's not because I have to. It's because I'm an alcoholic.
They don't make you buy a drink at the Gladys mic, so it comes out like if you're paying for everything, it comes out being about the same. Anyway, so Gladys is like super old. She's been in the business forever.
Watch this and find that.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah. She's been in the business forever, but right now she's in the hospital. Right?
Oh shit!
So
you don't have to pay.
I've never met her. Yeah, so you don't have to pay.
She's fine. Cam Bird and I went to go visit Gladys in the hospital, and we were talking about like.
You were like, "Can I get booked, please?" You were like, "Give me a spot." She's on her fucking deathbed. So I know you have a show coming up.
Can I run bullet?
So
I got a tight 7th.
Gladys was like, so when Gladys was saying that she went to the hospital, she was like, I think I might be dying. And then she was like, and the worst part was I wasn't. They were like, you're not dying. And I was like, fuck.
How old is this woman?
She's in her 80s.
She's in her 80s?
Yeah. Gladys is old as shit.
Yo, one time I went on after a 96-year-old at the Hamptons Comedy Festival.
You?
Yeah.
That's
And my opening joke, I threw Modelo's at her. I said, "Here you go, babe." And I opened one on stage. And
You
then
threw a Modelo at her.
Yeah, I went, boom. Her husband caught it, who's like a year younger. And then I opened up with a joke about school shooting.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Old people in comedy, man.
Yeah, and then no one laughed. And then I proceeded to bomb my fucking ass off. And I was like, "Oh, a lot of parents in here, huh?"
Sandy Hook, huh?
You needed Georgia to come whip her weave off and attack you on stage. That always brings the energy
I'll
up.
kick that skinny bitch in her fucking chest. Yo, that's what women don't understand. Like, you'll get hit.
Keep talking. Keep going.
You would
Finish
never.
the thought.
No, that's really it. Like, if I almost hit a bitch the other day. Fucking, my girl punched her in the face though. So you know.
Oh yeah, you told me a little bit about this.
Oh, yeah. What was that about?
Yeah, you said in the group chat. What happened?
I'm probably about to start telling this story on stage, honestly. So
Your girlfriend?
Yeah. Before they closed, so we left the bar a little early. It's like maybe 11:30, and there's this like drunk chick. These two chicks. One's fucking hammered. The other one's probably a little tipsy. White girls fucking just yapping it up. And this Habibi walks in and he orders his food, or picks up his food, and he's walking out and he bumps into this girl. And she's just like, "Watch where you're going." And he's like, "Oh, my bad. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like bump into you. Your chair was just out a bit. Again, my bad." Mad respectful, whatever. And so he starts walking out the door. And he goes, "It wasn't even that far out." And she's like, "Yo, it was in the middle of the fucking aisle. Like, again, I'm sorry. Have a great night." And she goes, "Go back to Europe.
Go back to Europe.
Go back to Europe."
When has anyone ever said
Yo,
that before?
right?
That's the first time.
And then
It's not even a threat.
no,
I'd be like,
that's not.
Yeah,
please.
he was-
Can you pay for it? That'd be great.
he was mad.
I've been dreaming to go.
He was mad confused and was like, "Yo, I'm from Africa."
Wait, he's a Muslim?
Yeah.
Okay, he's like a northern Muslim guy.
Yeah,
Egyptian and Moroccan. Or
Go back to Europe. That's so
And he's
wild.
out from Africa, and she just went, "Where's that?" I'm like, "Pro move. Don't drop the go back to Africa. Pro move." And then
You left the room for 3 seconds, bro.
and fucking
Everything went off the rails.
and so she starts cutting his fucking starts trying to cut his ass on his shoes, and
That sounds fun as fuck.
no, and like, it's just not. It was all incoherent. And then like he goes to like me and my girl, and he's like, "Yo, am I like in the wrong here? Like, am I bugging out?" And we're just like, "No, you're good." My girl's like, "Yeah, you know, you're not being embarrassing. Like, she's like just embarrassing herself. Don't worry about it, bro. Whatever." And she goes, "What the fuck did you say to me, bitch?" And my girl got up and was like, "Yo, who the fuck are you talking to?"
This is white girl
Yeah.
versus your Puerto Rican girlfriend.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that Amanda threw down. That's awesome.
And I'm just like, "All right." I get in the middle of this. She's like, "No, we can go outside. I'll dead it like." She's from the Lower East Side, so she's like, "I'll dead ass fuck your day up."
She's a mother.
Whatever. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Yo, chill." And she's like, She's like, all these fucking white people think they can talk to me like that. And she's like, you're literally white. And my girlfriend, Puerto Rican as fuck, and just goes, mushes her straight in their fucking face, just grabs her face and just.
Beautiful.
And she goes, what the fuck you gonna do about it?
Beautiful.
And then like she's like,
right?
oh my god. Stop. And then so I take my girl outside and she's like, you lucky I'm not fucking kicking your ass right now. Whatever, because my girl, her dad was a professional boxer.
She's from New York?
Yeah, my girl's from the Lower East Side. Her dad was a professional boxer. Her grandpa was a black belt in judo and Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Well, how old is she?
Those skills are
28.
not genetic.
No, but she trained with them.
Oh,
my girl was training.
your ass.
She was training for Golden Gloves, and like, she
Holy
did a bunch of
shit,
judo
that's
shit.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh, what high school she went to? You know?
You guys must
Nah,
fuck aggressive.
she got kicked out of one high school and then went to another. She was valedictorian
Taking
though.
his ass up. It's like, take the ferret out. Take the ferret out.
Yo, she ain't fucking me up. She 5 foot nothing. I'll knee her right in her mouth. No, I love you. Don't hurt me. Make me dead.
Man to fuck him up. Next time you talk shit.
All right, we're gonna have to beep her name.
Unleash.
Her kid, she called her kid watching my podcast.
Oh, so that's what I was trying to say
She
earlier.
called her 3-year-old son.
Dude, that's what I
watching
was trying to
my
say
fucking
earlier.
podcast.
I saw your Instagram story.
Daddy's
it was the
drunk
kid.
again.
Yeah.
It was the kid fucking watching the podcast on your Instagram story.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn it, Justin. Like,
No, that wasn't even me.
Kind of.
That wasn't even me. She like had
whatever, bro. It's in your orbit.
She had her phone out on tape.
The kid was watching another podcast?
No, the kid was watching this podcast. He posted a picture, or did you post it or did Amanda post?
I posted.
Sorry, I keep
She
saying
sent me the picture.
Oh yeah, you posted the picture of the kid watching this podcast like on a smartphone, and I was just like, "This is fucking."
Yeah, so she got a new phone.
worst thing I've
and,
ever
like,
seen, bro.
She left her like I guess like she was having him watch like YouTube or some shit while he was doing something. And I think he like saw my picture. She's like, "Oh, Justin," and clicked it. And it's just like me. It was the episode with me, Rigby, and Inglaze.
Oh, by the way, that episode was hilarious. I watched a little bit of it. It was very funny. Fucking English.
The kid's 3
That's all I have
years
to say
old?
about it. Yeah.
That's a crazy. She sleep. You go. Where does she live? She lives near here. No.
Lower East Side.
So you can
not
you go
near
there
at
and you
all.
sleep there. Or they come here sometimes. Or where they?
Yeah, when she don't got the kid, she comes here, but generally I'm over there.
Wow. That is crazy. So you get to play. When she doesn't have the kid, you're there.
No, when she doesn't have the kid, she's here. But like I go over.
Then you go over there. That's
Yeah.
cool. You get to play dad or stepdad.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's still fun. That's a good time.
Yeah, it's the grind.
That's a
man.
good time. 3 years. That's a fun age. You can still pick them up. You go, hey. You throw them in the air. You go up, and they go
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And that's all they need. They just need some airtime, and
Yeah.
you're the only one that can give it to them.
Yep.
And that's your thing. That's your
Yeah.
shtick for the next 6 years until they start. You know what? I want a kid. I'm trying to do a bit about this. I want a kid from like ages 1 to like 4. Up until 4, like when they start coming home with fucking questions that I don't know the answer to.
That's when it's time.
That's when they're
You
gonna
think
go
4
live,
is
yeah.
going to be that age? 5's going to be that age?
You know what- you know what you need? You know what you need?
What's life?
You need a
Like,
terminally ill kid.
That'd be so dope. That'd be fucking perfect.
This cancer-ridden child.
Yeah. Dude, he would be AJ would
Name
actually
dog
be the
breath.
best person who ever lived if he was like, I actually give terminally ill children a
Yeah.
home.
I make them terminally ill on purpose. They smoke a pack a day.
Mr. Glass, bro. Rolling through the NICU.
Because then you're only committed for 12 months. 12 years. That's beautiful, bro.
Rolling through the NICU, chain smoking Marblights, blowing
Don't
it
worry, he's
in
going
the
to have a great... I only have enough money for 6 years.
I'm actually quite the humanitarian.
I love the kid. I want him to have a good time. And he gets to smoke
Jeez.
cigarettes.
Live fast, die
Jesus.
young, dude.
Excuse me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you
That's
thought
dark.
you thought clothed. What was the fucking name?
What?
Tablecloth was gonna live to fucking 18, dude. No,
Nah.
No
Tablecloth
shit.
is checking out early.
Yeah.
Yeah. God bless her.
I mean, if she...
burn bright.
Yo, if you had a kid, would you try to steal their Make-A-Wish?
Like your kid's got cancer,
Yeah.
and you're like, you really want to meet Tom Brady? Like,
Yeah, dude. I would.
you really want?
I
you
would
really
probably
want
try to.
Yeah.
take
Who,
it.
I'm trying to think. Who are your
Arm
idols?
submission?
Who are your idols that are still alive, man? Because like Patrice O'Neal's dead.
Norm's dead.
Norm's dead.
I mean, like Bill Burr, but like.
Yeah. So you have a kid. He's got
What's
cancer.
your top 5? You have like a top 5?
Yeah, my last two be changing a lot, but top 3 have steadily been Burr, Patrice, and Norm.
It's a solid 3.
You asked me my top 5 recently, and you
Yeah.
said I'm doing an experiment or something.
Yeah.
What was that for?
To figure out if you're a hack.
What was the experiment?
What was the
are.
verdict?
You are.
Fuck off.
You lost.
Yeah. What was the experiment? What was it?
Your hack.
All right, whatever.
All right, yeah, no, but
I'm being serious. It's
what's the hacky part of it?
What
are the comedians that are hack?
No,
Do you
it's
have a point system?
No, it's just like your jokes compared to theirs. I'm just like, oh yeah, you just steal jokes.
That's not true at all, man.
Okay.
Who are your comedians that you said?
I said Louis C.K. is my number one.
Justin Hartman.
Let me.
Louis C.K. is the fucking.
Yeah.
Louis C.K. might be number one.
He's the best. Dave Chappelle's my number two.
Chappelle is under
Yeah, Chappelle's like my number 5.
Three
right now.
is Norm Macdonald's.
Norm is. I think Norm is a better comedian than he is a stand-up, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He had one amazing special, realistically. Like, Hitler's Dog is fucking amazing, and everything else is, like, kind of lukewarm. But
he's just a funny guy.
yeah,
He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy. Like, his late-night appearances and just, like, him talking shit.
His
Beautiful.
podcast is hilarious.
Yeah, dude, the podcast on YouTube was great.
Crazy Dave. That's a great
4
episode.
was
Crazy
Doug
Steve?
Stanhope. Do you know Doug Stanhope?
Of course.
Yeah, Stanhope's my number 4. Kyle Kinane's my number 5.
I saw that.
What got you?
What
into
jokes did I steal,
comedy?
Justin?
I don't know. I don't
Fuck
remember.
yeah, you don't know.
But you're not.
idea
You're,
what you're talking
not.
about.
I can get the sheet. You're fucking.
You have a sheet?
Yeah, dude.
There's an Excel sheet? What the fuck are you
Excel
talking
sheet.
about?
It's on a piece of paper. Dog,
He just wrote this list equals hack.
Not the same as mine.
Nah, dude. I don't know. Bernie Mac's probably like my number 4 right now.
Bernie Mac's great.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch Bernie Mac, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what these. What is this? I don't know the words.
So when did you stop being racist? At what age?
I still don't know what he says at all. I watched a full special. I get
And you're
one
like,
joke.
what?
That's
Great
fair.
energy, though. Great energy.
Yeah. Yeah. Great guy.
That's it?
I said great guy. All my favorite comics die. So I'll tell you another.
Who's
good.
fifth? Who's the fifth one?
It's the only way to not be
Probably
hacked.
either like Chappelle or Louis.
Louis is so good. I've been watching the Louis TV series with my girl.
It's so
Bro.
good. It's so good.
Have you have a
see it?
girlfriend?
I do have a girlfriend.
Let me guess. White.
White.
Yeah.
Quarter Mexican. Half Mexican,
Doesn't
actually.
count.
Yeah.
Mexican's white.
Yeah, she's white. She's definitely. You wouldn't look at her and be like, yeah, she's white.
Louis is Mexican.
Louis is Mexican.
Yeah, that's how white.
And that's exact. She's Louis. If
All right, we're back.
all right. After that, we're gonna read some ads.
All right, you guys want to read some ads?
Yeah, you got to add
No,
some.
I'm not done. I'm not done. What was
like
the
Sponsored
what
by
was
Buds and
comments?
Bagels.
All right.
Buds and bagels always, dude. Forever.
Anyways,
That's a fucking ad read. Buds and Bagels, weed infused bagel store, coming soon to a theater near you. Yeah, fuck. All right, just listen here.
oh, you weren't
Fuck
joking.
you.
What is this?
It's our sponsor.
Buds and bagels.
They actually have. You guys actually have a fucking sponsor?
Yeah, dude, we're official.
I was joking about the ad read, but you guys actually have a fucking sponsor.
Yeah,
Holy shit! What is it?
weed infused bagels.
Weed infused bagels. You try to get a bunch of Jews high?
Yeah, so we can lead them to a gas chamber again.
Jesus Christ!
All right.
What is in this?
Oh no, it's sick to
I do
me.
not feel good.
Oh, you're too high to drive. Take the train.
That is crazy. They hate trains. All right, let me see that. What's that? That's crazy. You guys actually have a fucking sponsor. I'm fucking astounded right now. What is this? What's this for?
It's an eighth.
This is the eighth.
jar.
Ah.
Yeah, it's empty.
They sell weed and bagels. That is a strange.
They do it separately, though, right? It's weed.
That is a strange.
It's a work. The bagel store is a work in progress. But
It's mostly just a drug- it's mostly just a
weed.
drug dealer.
It's mostly just.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
singular man.
It's 100% a dude who's just selling weed.
It's one guy
illegally.
in
Yeah.
Long Island who sells weed.
What?
just sells us leftover bagels in the car.
If I go down, he goes, get ready. Because I'm switching on all of y'all.
I respect it.
Telling every single one. He's like, I'm not going down by myself.
I respect it.
That's how close we were.
You need fucking homies in the pen.
He's at and
Calling them, telling them that you were there right with me doing everything.
and then
We're all going to be in the same case in the same jail. tight
Yeah,
together.
because you need homies in the pen. You need homies in the pen.
Yeah, but he has Pryor, so I mean, Richard Pryor is also up there for me.
No, I'm not getting
Richie
Can you
P.
eat anything in jail? Do they cater to dietary preferences in jail?
Yeah, religious and dietary. Yeah.
Hawaiian.
You can be
bread
vegan in
rolls?
jail.
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
Stack up on PB and J's, dude.
Fucking not in Trump's America, bro. That's not what I voted for.
You said you didn't vote last time.
You don't know what I said. Don't put words in my
We
mouth.
know who you would vote for.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Go ahead and put this back. Shout outs to Buds and
Shout out to Buds and Bagels.
You got any bud or bagels, Pat? Yeah, marijuana.
Is this like a legitimate storefront, or this is just some guy in a van?
It's more of a
He's working. He's
Suburban,
working.
yeah.
He's saving up.
It's more of
buy
an
the van.
SUV.
He's saving up for the van.
Some guy in a corner. It's not even his brand. He just stole it off some guy.
All right, what's wrong with that, dude? What's wrong with looking official, right? Yeah, what podcast does the fucking drunk? What sponsors does Cam have, huh?
This who?
Yeah,
Justin's biggest competition.
Yeah,
in
dude.
the amateur fucking podcasting game.
Is it? I was yeah.
no, dude. Cam had me on his podcast and fucking. He cut me off. He cut out so much shit. He cut out me calling him a child predator. He cut out me yelling at people outside. He
Dude,
cut out.
I was walking down Orchard Street the other day, and I was walking by the podcast studio where Cam does the thing. It's all glass.
Yeah.
I know you know. So I walked up to it, and like, dude, my honest intention was I saw Cam in there, and I walked up to it, and I was gonna just take my dick out and stand out there until they fucking noticed me. But there was a dude who hosts a comedy mob with the man bun.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck that guy. That guy sucks.
I already have enough bad blood with this dude.
I fucking hate
So
that
I just
guy.
stood outside the window giving him the finger for a while
Yeah.
until Cam fucking noticed me.
I have
but
a
they're
story
definitely
about
cutting
that.
that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the fun shit makes it in.
That guy, what's his name? Matt? Ryan?
You know what? Yeah,
What's his
fuck
name?
that
You know what I'm
guy.
talking? You know that guy fucking sucks. I don't even know his name.
You know what, Matt? Like, you seem like a nice person.
I don't think his name's
Don't.
Matt. I don't think his name's Matt.
You seem like a nice person. Fucking
The dudes who run Comedy Mob were Kevin and
Comedy
George.
Central's
right?
fucking
Kevin and
comedian
George.
of the
Kevin.
year. What year, Matt? What year was that? That's my question.
Yeah,
His name's not Matt.
Oh, what's his name? Whatever. I've never learned your name because I think you suck.
He's so relevant.
Every bringer I've ever brought to one of your shows has come
30
out of it
people
being like,
watching
I would
this.
fuck that dude up. Everyone I've ever brought to one of the Comedy Mob shows has been like, fuck that man.
Yeah, you see why no one likes Eli Maroney?
I'm just talking a bunch of shit about that.
I love
industry.
Eli Maroney.
Yeah. It's okay.
But also, I want to say really quickly that Cam makes a podcast like he's trying to get hired.
yeah.
And you make
You make a podcast like you're not.
like you're trying to get fired.
You make a podcast like it's like you have a sponsor who sells weed on the street, dude.
Which is
Like,
sick. I like
it.
that.
It is what it is, bro.
It's fun. No, it's got flavor. It's got a lot.
Yeah,
of
no,
flavor.
I like it. I like it too.
Hey, dude.
fun.
Yeah. Flavors Bud Light and gin today.
I was showing my girlfriend the pod I was doing today, and I look at your Instagram, and there's a picture of you doing socks on cocks, a black sock, and your balls are just kind of being draped behind it.
Yeah. I remember when you posted
And
that.
I was
That
like, "Yeah, this
horrible.
is the guy." And she
I'm
goes,
gonna be on his pod.
What? She said, "What?" She said, "You don't want to hang out because of this?"
Yep. We got business to attend to.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, babe. We're trying to make it big in comedy.
Babe, I'm working.
Not
All right.
gonna
Yeah. They don't understand this
out.
is a fucking grind, dude. Woman. Am I right?
I was gonna say something else horrible.
I'm hard right now, anyways.
You're good, right?
No, all right. So as I was saying, yeah, he comes in, whatever, and fucking
didn't even think
two sentences.
Fucking listening, that guy.
He drops
He's
that he's
always
like a
listening.
regular at some club.
Okay. But like condescendingly, like
Yeah,
oh.
kind of. He's like, hey, I'm a paid regular, blah 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 blah. And so I just start calling him gay, for about 2.5 hours straight.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, dude, he goes up to.
You deserved it.
He goes up to James Patrick. So we do his mic. He runs a mic. And we do his mic, and I leave the mic. I'm just like, yo, by the way,
He goes, yeah, I'm a regular. You go, you're fucking gay.
yeah,
No. This is the detail he left
literally.
out. This is the detail left out because this dude comes up to us and like one of the first sentences out of his mouth is like, "I'm a regular," and like I think I have a little more subtlety to myself than like it's not a straight way. But so he says, "I'm a regular." He's looking at me, right? So like you're gonna be him.
yeah.
And I'm just like, "Cool, bro."
Oh, my
Like,
God.
Yeah, and then Justin's like, "That's fucking gay," and then the rest of the night, like every time he spoke, one of us would say some shit. You were a little more aggressive than I was, but like we were still just fucking with this
You
guy.
know, he's an
all night.
all right guy. No, but
Can't like your friends suck, bro. Bro, you're a regular. You should be able to take a joke, huh?
Exactly,
Kinda funny.
dude.
yo,
Exactly.
So anyway, I do his mic or whatever, and then I'm leaving. And I'm saying, yo, bro, I'll see you later. See you around. By the way, you're gay. And I leave. And then he talks to James Patrick. He's like, yeah, that guy called me gay for fucking 3 hours straight. Blah, 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 blah. And
deserved
James
it.
comes up to me and goes, yo, why did you call that kid gay
Everyone's
for so long?
everyone's
I'm
giving
like,
a shit
that
about
kid's
it.
gay as fuck,
Yeah.
dude. He goes, no, he literally has a girlfriend and made out with another girl in front of me.
Also, everyone has been like, he's like a really nice guy.
Yeah,
everyone's also come up to me and been like, "Why did you do that?"
That's
to that
what I'm
dude?
saying. Is that Hartman's always having a good time. Like I show up, and we're mid-episode.
Dude, I was on Team Hartman the entire time. I fucking hated this guy immediately.
No, I don't hate
like,
the dude. I don't hate the dude. I just think he's gay.
He just said some fucked up shit, and I was not
That
going to let
doesn't
it
mean
go.
he doesn't like him either. We love gay people in here
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with that. Dude.
I didn't like him.
because he's gay.
No, I mean, I don't know the guy from a fucking hole in the wall. He just acts gay. But he was performing a show that at the Cellar with Dan, and
He was performing a show at the Cellar.
it wasn't like a show. But
like a class?
It was a class show.
Oh, it was a class show. Yeah.
It was Dan. I wasn't gonna throw my boy under the bridge like that.
No, I
But
mean,
I was gonna make him sound a little more prestigious.
Yeah, but that would also make this dude sound prestigious.
no, I mean if you're
Fuck
at
that
a
guy.
Cellar,
he's performed at the Cellar before, I'm sure.
I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
Nah, he's past
Guys,
that.
if we
not
know
the cellar.
them, they're not at the Cellar.
Yeah, big facts, dude.
If we
Big
know
facts.
them,
If they're in our orbit, yeah, no.
Yeah. Anyhow, so whatever, he gets off stage, he's talking to his boyfriend or something, and I go, "Yo, what's up, dude?" And his face, like changed once he saw me. I was like, "Oh, this guy doesn't like me," and so of course, yeah, I double down, and I'm so, "Yo, dude, like, you're fucking gay." And I was like, I wish I could be more creative with what I call you, but it just kind of sticks because there's like I know you're
a gay man.
This is after his
Set at the Cellar.
at the Cellar classroom show.
Yeah, because my friend wanted him.
He got the Mercy Crush, and then he just gets off stage.
He didn't.
feeling
No, he
hot.
didn't crush.
He didn't crush.
He had a decent set, but like it wasn't like anything crazy.
Oh, it's tough.
And I was like, "You're gay." You know what's funny? I didn't even tell my girl because my girl was there about like who this person was, and after his first joke, she goes, "This dude's definitely gay." He did a joke about having a girlfriend.
Yeah,
He is,
man.
dude.
He's kind
Was
of
that
effeminate.
reposado? You want? I'm good. I'm sipping on my gin right now.
God.
He's a little effeminate. I just didn't like that he came in hot with the hey, I'm Eli. Oh, I'm whatever. I forget his name. He's like, I'm this
Yeah.
guy.
Wait, he didn't even preface it. He just hit you with. He just
That's what pissed me off. It was
he big dicked you off the spot.
Yeah.
That's what pissed me off. He like knew we were other comedians, and I was like, "Hey, I'm Eli," and he was like, "I'm past that wherever." I forget where he's past, but that was the first thing he said. He was like, "I'm past at this club."
Where's he
And I'm-
passed? You remember he's passed?
Where's that lady do her mic that we were talking
Comic strip?
Yeah,
He's past at the strip.
yeah. That's where his mic is.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, "Fucking cool, bro," and immediately I was like, "I hate this guy," and Justin was right there with me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the dude, but like he's definitely gay. Like
I
there's
genuinely didn't like him.
nah, dude. I don't know. I don't like 95% of people. So
If I ever walk into a fucking show and I just see Hartman just be like, no, you're gay.
No, actually,
no,
like,
you're actually gay.
You might not know it yet, but
Be like, I don't know what's going on, but
Dude,
I'm on
listen,
Hartman's side.
in 10 years, when you fucking like have the realization, just know that I knew.
There's also just no good rebuttal to your gay.
No, oh, dude, I'm not gay, dude.
So I squashed
Not gay.
pussy.
So straight. How you doing on that Bud Light, by the way?
I can do it all.
hey, you want some more gin?
No, we'll give you that one.
Oh my god.
Should give him that one now.
There you go.
I'm seeing your show tomorrow. Same
Oh,
I
yeah?
gotta buy tickets still. Fuck, I forgot. Sorry.
Fucking yeah, dude. You're gonna see the Owl Bit live.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I love the Owl Bit. I was actually thinking about the Owl Bit on the way here.
How dare you fucking say I'm hack because I sound like the comedians I like when you got the Owl Bit, which is pure Norm Macdonald.
It's not.
It's pure Norm, my
it's
friend.
different, dude. It's not a Norm Macdonald joke.
I
It's
love-
a Norm
I-
Macdonald style joke. It's not a Norm Macdonald joke. I don't fucking talk like Norm. I don't deliver jokes like Norm.
No, you deliver it like Patrice O'Neal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like an Asian fusion restaurant. I'm
It's
like
not a
fucking
bad
AJ's
thing.
Kitchen,
It's not a
dude.
bad thing. I like it. I like it coming out of your
Yeah,
mouth.
dude. I don't want to sound like fucking anyone.
My bad.
It's not a. I don't think
Call you out.
It has influences 100%, but as does everything.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. with
But that's nothing that would come out of neither of those people's mouths.
I like the twist at it. I don't know. You taped it once, and I was sitting by your camera, and I was laughing my ass off.
I lost a phone that had all my tapes on it.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
That's true comedy right
But I'll
there.
see you tomorrow, and I'll laugh. I don't have a tape. I need to get a tape.
Yeah.
I don't have a tape at all. You guys have to pull up.
That's literally the reason why I'm doing the Broadway thing. So I gotta get a fucking tape.
You know,
You do get
John
decent tape out of
Moskowitz. I need a fucking tape. I have such a shit tape right now, and I sent it to. It was literally the Plan B mic of me just reading off my fucking phone. I crushed, but like I was like, God, this is fucking.
Yeah, it doesn't look professional.
It
Bookers
doesn't
don't
look
like that shit.
professional. Yeah, it doesn't look professional at all.
Which is fucked up. Like, there's this whole criteria that bookers have, which is not the same criteria that the audience has, you know? The audience wants you to make them laugh. But bookers are like, don't check your phone, start up strong, like hold the mic.
Well, you shouldn't check
this way.
your phone, and you shouldn't have the mic stand in front of you unless it's in the fucking holder.
No, I agree. All those things matter. I'm just saying it's like a different criteria.
Yeah, what doesn't matter, huh?
Everything matters.
Everything does matter.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's true.
exactly.
It does matter. But I mean, if I'm just trying out material and it's working, like I feel like I can just read off a piece of paper. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I didn't really give a fuck. I thought I'd be fucking good to go, anyways. But if I did well, the jokes are working and whatever. But anyways, I'm not really salty about it.
It sounds like you are.
Yeah, I'm pretty salty about it. Honestly, I'm fucking furious. I need a fucking tape. You guys, I need you guys to come.
Where are you going?
I'm probably gonna do like a bullet thing.
I was gonna say do the industry room. You get actually a quality.
You do get a quality tape out of that one.
But isn't it like 300 people?
200.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's a good.
No, I'm talking about on the lineup.
Oh yeah, no, they got a big old lineup.
Like if I do it and I'm last.
No, they did do it alphabetically, honestly.
You think so?
Dude, because Reedy went up like close to last.
I've never.
I went
paid
up
that
towards
much
like the
attention, but you're
middle
right.
half.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, because the first time I did it, I went up in the first half, and the second time I did it, I went up in the second half, and my last name is M, which is in the middle of the alphabet.
Yeah, so that could be.
This actually makes complete fucking sense, dude.
When did Harrison go up?
Middle?
Harrison went up in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he bombed? That was when he
Oh,
bombed?
yeah, he did.
I'm just joking. Harrison, I fucking love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
It's been the
Harrison. We
talk
love
of this
Harrison.
house.
Well, yeah. Fucking
Legendary, bro.
Riley and Fleming and Flanagan went up right after each other, and then Cam Bird did, but Cam Bird asked to go up later because there was an Australian dude on the show, and he didn't want to be associated with that. Could you pass that?
Well, I would go up literally first.
You don't want to go up first at that room.
I don't.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude.
Probably not. You want to go up like fourth or fifth, I think. That's like the sweet spot.
Yeah, you know John Moskowitz is. I might be butchering his name, but he works at Broadway, and I ran into him at Guitar Center once. He was buying a mic, and he told me he's passed at Greenwich. He's a really nice dude.
He told you he was passed?
No, I was like,
You were like,
you
you're
call him
fucking
gay?
gay.
you're fucking gay.
That's fucking gay to be passed, bro.
Oh, I'm doing a show at Broadway on the 10th.
Hamburger
You're doing the
Hamburger Club.
Oh yeah, I saw your text about that on the way up.
Yeah,
Here.
you guys should sign.
I gotta-
No,
I-
shout out.
I will come to that.
I gotta piss.
Shout out the Hamburger Club.
So what's the deal?
You want to
man?
cut then?
You want to cut? Hold on.
All right, we're back now. We were just talking about the Hamburger Club, which is happening at the Broadway Comedy Club April 10th at 5 p.m. So for those of you guys who are uninitiated to the Broadway Comedy Club and the Hamburger Club, the Broadway Comedy Club is located in the heart of Manhattan. And the Hamburger Club is based on Long Island, but they're making their first comedy debut. I can't talk like this.
Yeah, that was annoying.
they're doing it at Broadway, and it's Jeopardy. But the answers are setups to jokes. They're premises to jokes.
So they ask you a
So
premise.
it'll
and
be
then-
like, just make a joke about this.
yeah, they
So-
give you a premise. You write a joke as an audience member, and then behind the card there's a joke.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, so
No, it's not.
it would be like, what, like the one I just had was like, what's the deal with, and that's the category. And then you pick a point from like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500.
Gotcha.
And then you get it, and it'll be like, well, what's the deal with fucking Eli Maroney's comedy? And then I'd be like, fucking gay. And then everyone would laugh, and so I'd get the points. And then it would just turn around the card, and it would be like, no, he's just bad. And then that will get a secondary laugh.
Yeah.
Winner, so there are 3 rounds. Winner of each round then goes on to the final. Final Jeopardy is a minute of stand-up.
Or like
You have to do a minute of stand up.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, a minute. That's tough, but it's good. You could be like
I don't have a minute yet.
They're,
could be
they're
like-
changing it if like
you
if
could be
it's
like
gonna on
Justin
topic or
Hartman, the
not.
impressionist, and you turn the card over, and it's like Norm Macdonald impressions. That's
No,
what he
it's just
does every
Sergio
night.
Ortega impression.
Every night, that's what he's doing, a Norm Macdonald impression.
I don't even do that. Hey, you know.
But he does it like Patrice O'Neal.
So,
Yeah.
so
The Norm Macdonald
they pull
style
contestants out of
joke.
a bucket. So it's
My
like,
delivery. Yeah, yeah. So they'll pull 9 people out.
and there's what's one show? That's it. Or
Yeah,
2 shows,
so-
something like that.
It's 9 people, so 3 people each round, like Jeopardy. winner. So it'll be like one person wins this round, one person wins that round, one person wins the third round. Then they'll kind of like a palate cleanser comic go up, do like 5-10 minutes. Then Final Jeopardy will start with the winning three. It'll be like another board, and then to win the Final Jeopardy question, you wager your points, and then you do a minute of stand up.
You wager your points
On the final minute.
On the final minute.
So if the final minute goes badly, you lose all your points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the judges will multiply it accordingly.
Yeah.
And then whoever wins the points that way wins the game.
Yep.
That's a good one.
That's fucking fun.
I would do it. I would do it.
I
Yeah.
would sign up.
And you
That's
can
so
actually
fun.
win money, and if you like, or they'll give you spots and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, throw a reckon for me because my tape is ass right now. But
No, yeah, I'll just sign up whenever. I'll
this
send.
paddle
I'll send
is
it.
great.
This is a good paddle.
This is
He's
a
one of the
good
good
paddle.
ones.
He's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can submit a tape.
Dude, if you were like first generation,
Terrible tape, bro.
you were first generation Asian American, what would your job be? Like, you come from the motherland, and you're just like, oh, these railroads. Like, what job are you going? You going like opium den? What are you doing?
So if I'm
You're working
off
on the
boat-
railroad.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
off the boat. Where's the first place you're getting work?
You're working on the railroad. You fucking
Like Asian
Well, what year is
stereotypes.
it? What year is it?
Great question.
Asian stereotypes, Wild West.
Wild West.
Like California's just starting to be settled.
1830s.
40. Well, let's bump it up.
1840. This changes everything. What do I got, bro?
The Depression is over, bro.
Oh, well, it
It's
hasn't
19
started.
It's 1940s.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're 1840s.
It's 1840s. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Good luck.
I feel like there's nothing else to do but build a railroad.
Yep.
Build a road.
Ding,
Think
ding,
about
ding,
it.
ding, ding.
If you really think about it, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Also, I can't go anywhere, so it's like I have to build the railroad to get anywhere.
To go anywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. They'll pay
I'm
for your travel.
I'm planning to escape. Actually, I want to go back. How do you guys think Chinese people or Asian people hear English the way we hear it? You know what I mean? Like we hear Chinese, and you go, "Oh, it sounds like a pot falling down the stairs."
Yeah,
How
what?
do you think they hear English?
Great question. I bet it just sounds really boring.
I don't know. You tell us. Do
There you go. I hate this.
you
guy.
speak any other language? You don't speak anything else, no?
Nah, I speak a little Spanish just from working in restaurants. I know kitchen Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dami el plato. It's pretty good.
I've been thinking about.
Donde es la cocina?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about accents lately. Like, if a Chinese guy did an Indian accent, do you think it would sound like you doing an Indian accent, or do you think it
Yo,
would have like
you
a little
never
bit of Chinese
wait.
on
So
it?
hold on, real talk. You've never heard like an Asian from Jamaica?
No, but you've
Or
told
like-
me about this before.
Like an Asian
Yeah,
person.
yeah. They got Asians in
Just
Jamaica.
like when black people grow up in China and they're fluent.
Yeah, but like when they do like patois is like an easy example because there's a lot of English words.
Yeah.
You hear it. It sounds very.
What do
similar.
you hear? What?
Horror.
Oh, okay, yeah,
The
yeah.
whole. All right, you can cut that.
I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in.
We're just bagging on AJ right now.
That's fun. I love it.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's railroad or opium den. I feel like those are.
Opium den. I mean, you can't even get an opium.
What
den
if you could make textiles?
No, yeah, dude.
make
Yeah.
textiles?
Make
yeah.
textiles.
Yeah, well, that's like East Coast Asian though.
yeah,
It's not West Coast Asian. Or,
yeah. You build the railroad over to the east.
So everything involves me building the railroad. So
Sorry,
I feel like,
AJ. That's fucked up.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Because you
First
know
you
I didn't
gotta build the
actually build
railroad.
it, right?
wait, what, dude?
No, dude. Thank you so much for the railroad, dude. I use it never.
I thought you guys
never used
hated
it.
trains.
Yeah, thanks for that railroad, AJ. A lot of good that did my people.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, who invented the railroad?
Who invented the
Who
railroad?
invented the railroads?
Like
not in America.
Thomas D. Railroad.
It was English people.
It had to be, right?
Steam engines.
You're right, dude. Industrial Revolution.
I believe it was the English.
What's your favorite period in history?
I like the Punic Wars.
Yeah,
Good
fucking big.
Those are fun.
You more of a Hannibal or Hamilcar kind of guy?
What?
Hannibal
Uh huh.
or his father Hamilcar?
Oh.
I like Hannibal Gen 2, dude.
I think Hannibal because he was
Yeah,
the one.
dude.
That, he was
Hannibal
the one that
Gen 2 is the good one.
Yeah, Gen 2. Yeah, he was the guy who came through.
Crusty
Just-
Alps.
Elephants,
Yeah.
dude. Elephant,
Yeah, that's
Elephant
crazy.
Hannibal is better.
Yeah, that's a big dick move just to show up, bring the elephants all the way there.
He lost a shit ton of his army, but that's why they ended up losing. The was it the Third Punic Wars?
Yeah, they lost.
Punic Wars are cool. I also like World War II. I'm a big World War II guy.
Yeah.
But who isn't?
The Jews.
I hate World War II. That time sucked.
What's fun about the Punic Wars is that like Caesar wrote everything down.
Caesar?
That wasn't Caesar. It was
No,
a different dude.
It was a different guy. But Caesar.
Well, there were 3 Punic Wars.
And also there are
It was the last one.
Yeah,
but also Caesar. There are so many people named Caesar, dude.
no, but Julius, like the one.
Yeah, I know. There's more
Yeah.
than one Julius Caesar.
Yeah, like the
yeah.
main Caesar, dude.
Fuck, yo, no crazy historical love triangle. Cleopatra, Caesar, Mark Antony.
That is a crazy
That is
historical love
nuts.
triangle.
It's literally nuts.
Yeah, dude.
Wars were fought over that pussy.
Yeah, dude, she wasn't even Egyptian. She was Macedonian. She
was.
She spoke like 12
They
languages.
traded her there.
Probably so hot.
She's so
honestly.
exotic, dude. That's crazy.
So hot.
She's like, yeah, I'm from Macedonia, but I live
I
in Egypt
identify
now.
as Greek, and
I live in Egypt.
Egypt.
Fucking bitch, dude.
Just gentrified Cairo.
Yeah.
I need red light therapy at 8 a.m. Nah, guys, I'm so good.
Ah, you gotta catch up, man.
Yeah,
I'm building a little.
Ooh.
Building a little.
Yeah, I'm
line
kind of
here.
a cat mom.
Her Instagram would have been fire, dude. She would have had an amazing presence on the gram.
Yeah, she would have been like the Kim K of that time.
Here's me at the Strait of Gibraltar.
She would have started every video like this.
On Daddy's boat. I love Daddy's boat. Where's Julius?
Oh my god, guys, you're not gonna believe this. Julius died. But guess what? I'm fucking Mark Anthony. He's gonna raise his kids.
Dude, it's crazy that bitch was so messy. She started a war.
Dude, that's Georgia.
No one's fighting over that pussy.
No,
man. That's you can claim it if you want to, dude. No one's gonna battle you for Georgia.
No, dude, fucking she was.
Oh my god.
Cleopatra was a bad bitch for sure.
Definitely.
Who do you think is the most revolutionary woman?
It's Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc is definitely up there.
Who the fuck is Joan of Arc?
French bitch.
French-
Thought she talked
yeah.
to God, started or like rebelled.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Is this in the Bible?
She badass.
No. It's history.
Oh, okay.
It really happened.
She was
I'm
just
glad
kind of
you
a
said
patriot for God.
Dude, what's interesting about Joan of Arc is that she must have been like straight up schizophrenic, right? Because she like thought she talked to God.
Nah, dude, she talked to God. What do you mean, dude?
Yeah. Well,
The
so
prophet
she had-
Joan, praise be upon her.
Yeah.
Fucking talked to
Inshallah,
God.
Joan of Arc.
I need
Lead us
so
to
much.
victory.
I need so much context.
She wore hijab when she fucking.
She did?
Yes,
I
she's
mean, it is
dead.
France. They're like half Muslim at this
No,
point.
yeah,
They
most
fucking hate
influential woman
hijabs.
of all time is the girl who
Most
lied
influential
about.
woman of all time.
Is that what we said?
Yeah, or revolutionary. Changed the world. Who changed the world the most? For a guy, it's probably Hitler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mother Mary,
You did
dude.
a lot. Mother Mary.
Michael Jackson's
Sure.
got it pretty good. Michael Jackson's
Yeah,
got
leave
it
the
pretty
story.
R.
good.
Kelly.
R. Kelly's got it pretty good. I don't know.
I love Kells.
Woman wise, I don't know. Fucking.
Queen Elizabeth,
Queen. Nah.
Marie Antoinette.
That's a good answer.
Nah.
That's a fantastic answer.
Yeah, but change the world.
Yeah, dude, the British Empire had a fucking.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, but
imperialistic
it was
as hell.
already. Well, I guess you know.
Something like 3 guys talking history right now. I love it. Just
Yeah.
slamming buds. I love it.
This is what podcasts are really.
This is
meant.
what it
This is
should
what
be,
podcasts
yeah.
are really meant
Yeah,
to be.
dude.
Three
First-
guys with half-baked opinions on history is
Yeah,
fucking
just be
airing
like,
that shit.
I
For
think
the
you're
internet.
wrong. I don't think that's a fact, actually.
No, Elizabeth, I think like the British monarchy mattered a lot less.
Or
because
rather,
she took
Queen
over.
Victoria, bro.
Victoria's a better one.
Victoria's a better one, yeah, for shit. So.
Mary, Queen of Scots.
Great stuff, guys.
Yeah, dude.
Mary Antoinette just got her fucking head chopped off.
Yeah, dude. Harriet Tubman was only America.
Yeah, she might be, only America, but influential in America.
Yeah, no, if it was like just America, yeah, it'd probably be her or Betsy Ross, dude.
Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. Nah, Harriet Tubman did way more, dude.
Yeah, Rosa
I
Parks.
totally agree.
Rosa Parks had one
Rosa
day
Parks,
in
I'm
the
gonna let
sun,
you.
dude.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
Rosa Parks is crazy. Dude, no.
no, Kanye.
trying to shit.
Kanye,
I don't want to
dude,
sit there. I don't want to go back there.
Dude, you know what I hate? The fucking. There's so many people who do it, but like being like, I've heard it like by 6 different people, like just on stage, being like, yeah, you know, Rosa Parks' husband had a car.
Yeah.
It was
I've
like,
heard
dude,
that.
that's a
It's
fucking
like-
internet
it's a
joke. It's a fucking.
It's a
tweet.
meme.
No, it's
a
the tweet. And
I heard someone do that the other day, and I fucking died. I didn't know it was a tweet. I just thought it was a very funny
I
joke.
catch tweets all the time on stage, and I'm like,
Oh
I know,
yeah,
I
people
know
are
you didn't
definitely
write
doing
that.
tweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can just tell because it's either the joke is so bad that they wrote it. I'm not. This is my comedy too, bro. Trust me.
That shit is
the only
truly
reason I
hack.
know this is because I've done it. Is the joke is so bad that it has to be written by me.
Oh, bro, we should talk about the journal because we finally solved the mystery.
Dude.
Whose journal is it? I put a joke in that journal.
So we figured out whose journal it
Hold on,
is.
we had to educate them on what the journal is.
Yeah.
So at the Grimsley Pair of Midtown, some fucking lowlife left his joke book behind, but it only had like 3 set lists in it. And no
Also, it
actual
was mad
jokes.
corny. Like, it was a corny looking journal.
Yeah.
It had a picture of like a microphone and lights, and it said comedy on the front.
And like a stool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like some.
Comedian on stage.
Yeah, dude, it was just some like really corny ass.
It was just
shit.
a Comedy Cellar logo.
So yeah, we found this journal and.
Yeah, and then we just started writing terrible jokes in it. And we've just figured out whose
Well,
journal it
we
is.
should mention Big Ken's.
No, we don't got
Do I
it.
know this comic?
No, there.
Big Ken's is not a comic.
Yeah, Big Ken's is this drunk chick who started writing in it with us one night. at
Well,
the
the
Pair.
night we found the journal, there were these girls there, and we were like,
They were
we
trying to
we
fuck
were all writing in this
Eli.
journal and giggling and just
And,
writing like the dumbest shit we could think of. And these girls were like, "What are you doing?" And we were like, "We're writing jokes in this journal. We're writing the worst things we can think into this journal. You want to take a crack at it?"
She just wrote queef.
Who wrote this page? Like, that's Hartman.
Oh, you can tell the ones that
You're
Hartman
gay
wrote.
30
dude.
times.
You can tell the ones that Hartman wrote.
No, dude, I don't think anyone would ever guess.
Mostly
the
because they're all
Golem.
in pictures.
No one would ever guess the Golem bit was me, dude.
Everyone would guess the golden bit is you.
Wait, so
dude.
whose fucking book was it?
I don't know the kid's name, but we saw
I
him.
do know it, but I'm not going to say it. So we've been writing this journal for weeks, right? We've been filling it with disgusting, horrible, just like not
The joke
even
I put
funny.
in there, it was pretty good. I've done it before. It's good. It's a good joke.
What joke did you put in there?
It's a joke about how women, like the women having milk, is a lot like men ejaculating, and that's I kind of agree, because just like
so
breast
stupid.
milk, I also
Because it comes out of the human body.
No,
and it's white.
I also feed my cum to babies.
Ah, okay, that's good.
It's a good joke.
Yeah, no, I like it.
It's pretty terrible.
It's no Golem joke, but
Yeah, so
I did the Golem joke once on stage.
I know I was there, dude. It bombed so
It's
hard,
so
dude.
bad.
It's fucking- yeah.
Okay, whose fucking joke book is it?
I don't know his
some
last
fucking
name. I only know his
roided
first
out
name.
fucking. It says his first name. So fucking. I'm assuming Italian fellow.
He's pretty new.
Yeah, he's a young kid.
He's pretty new to the scene, but like Hartman and I were talking after. Had you just gone on stage?
Yeah, I went on. He was like one person after.
You went on and you had not done so well, and then you came up to me and you were like, "Am I gonna make it as a comedian?"
Yeah,
I'm really
that's
scared.
exactly what happened, dude.
Yeah, you were like, "I don't know if this man." No, we were just chatting, and
Dumped on him. He was like, "You gotta stop."
no. We were just chatting, and then all of a sudden, I hear out of the corner of my ear this dude's on stage, and I hear some of the bits from the beginning of the
Yeah,
joke
he
book.
did a joke about Black Santa.
Yeah, and
That's
I was
what
like, "Holy shit! It's his book!
Yeah.
it's his fucking
Oh
book!"
my god, he got prophesied.
And then I wanted to give it back to him on stage, but you couldn't find. Sarah wasn't there. That
You
was
guys
the
should just
problem.
nail it to the wall at this point.
Oh, there's still pages to fill in it.
Yeah, we should
keep
fill
going.
it up. Yeah,
Yeah, we keep
Stick them
going.
together.
I'd be like, "Good news,
We found.
we wrote you an act." You
No,
go
dude,
ahead, you knock it out of the park,
it's
buddy.
probably, what, like
There's
200
one
pages?
decent joke in there from AJ.
It's all 5 of us in the back should be like, "But that one's mine." I could have delivered it.
There's
better.
one good joke from AJ. The rest of it is fucking deplorable.
just swastika.
dude.
It's
No,
the
dude,
worst shit, dude. Like
I'll tell you one after. Just remind me. It's about pirates. Fucking.
I don't even want to say it on the pod. I wrote some of the worst shit I've ever
so
written
let's
in there.
not.
Yeah, all right.
Dude.
I mean, every time I'm at the pair, I'm like 5 whiskeys deep.
Yeah.
Just trying to
Yeah,
just.
dude. I don't even drink anymore. This is just water. That was the original idea for the podcast. Get like fake bottles of booze and fill them with water, and then give the guests real booze.
Yeah, you told me about that. That would have
No,
been
I
funny.
didn't.
That's a great
Yeah,
idea.
you did. You tell me about shit, bro.
No, I don't.
You say shit to me when you're drunk and you forget.
You said it on the podcast.
I've probably said it on the podcast before, but yeah,
All right.
dude. Sean Malone, stop doing heroin. Come back and do the podcast. Shout out Sean Malone. I texted him the other day. I said, "All right, dude, you don't answer me one more time, I'm gonna start to make you feel bad." The old co-host
Has he fully dropped off?
Yeah.
Sean?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
You're a
What
good
happened?
guy.
The old Jamie?
No,
I
he
mean-
was like it was me and him.
Oh, you're the
Yeah,
co-host?
yeah. Pat hasn't
so we didn't
stepped up
fucking
yet.
guest every time.
Pat, there's an opening.
Wait, so what
You gotta
happened?
step
you had a
up.
co-host and he disappeared?
Yeah, he started doing heroin again.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't lie. It's fucking pretty sick.
Have you done heroin?
I have. I'm gonna put it on a pod, but yeah.
Alright.
I've taken pills before. I've never done
Pills
heroin.
don't count, man. Like Percocet or whatever. That ain't it.
Percocet's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Love Percocets. No, I don't. I've never done Percocets.
Percocet's are
I got fucking morphine after a surgery though. That shit was.
I did too, and that was great. Holy shit! I was in Colombia, the country. I was in Bogota, and I had hand surgery done. And
Yo, I had hand surgery done too.
yeah, you broke your thumb. I broke
No.
both my thumbs. You broke your. Oh my
Oh
god!
wow, that's a good one.
That's
That's
post surgery.
Yeah,
But
I got one finger only that I broke.
No, I broke every single finger on my hand.
Yeah, that's
before.
pretty good.
doing what?
Show me
Fighting.
again.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, your shit's fucked
That
up.
is tough.
You got a claw.
That's tough.
Sorry, you were saying.
Oh yeah, I got fucking. It's not me. It's not crazy. Sorry, I just broke my thumbs fighting as well. And I ran
You
it.
punch like this.
He was running. I was like, I was talking. It was over. All right, I'll tell the story. Actually, this is a fun story. I was fucking shit faced drinking beers on a stoop
Here
with
we
my.
go.
Here we go. Strap in. I was on a stoop with my best friend. We were drinking 40s and smoking blunts. And I was
In
like,
Colombia?
No, in New York. And my sister was like walking across the street. It was like 4 a.m. She's like walking across the street with like her friend and these two boys. She's like, "Yo, come over here. What's up?" It's 4 a.m. Like, yo, I was just trying to say what up. She comes over. She's zanned out. She's totally fucked up. I don't know if she's on Xans, but she looked like it. And then
God damn it, fucking Alexandra.
Huh?
God damn it.
What?
Happy birthday, babe.
Oh yeah.
We can beep
That's
it.
too funny, man.
Anyway,
She's not gonna beep it.
Here
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Guys,
We're not fixing this, by the way.
Absolutely not. So
This is really uncomfortable.
she's
back.
on the Xanax, and I'm trying to be a good older brother.
Can you say it like a Jew?
She's on the Xanax. Oh my god.
You guys abandoned the bit?
Sit like this? Or
You abandoned the bit?
Yeah, my neck is gonna give out.
That would be great content.
Guys, let's just sit on the floor at this point. Let's just sit in a circle.
So your sister's barred out with fucking 4 guys.
Nah, and then what's it called? We told all of our friends that 3 of her friends to fuck off, and then one of the guys were like, "No, bro, we have to go to this party." And I was like, "You have 3 seconds to get lost." And he was off. He was off Percocets, and we all got into a fight. And my boy,
Molly
he was
Percocet.
bleeding out of every fucking eye and no, he was
Why?
bleeding, and he kept on trying to fight.
Yeah, he's on
was
perks.
just
dude.
fucking-
Yeah, I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, fuck yeah. This is great. And it kept on bleeding everywhere, and it was fucking. I was like, you should go home. You should stop. You should stop this. You're not gonna win this fight. And I broke my thumbs fighting him.
Yeah. I broke my thumbs fighting someone once. I fucking like that.
Yeah, that's how. So I was talking to my sister. I was like, hey, I was talking to her like this, and I saw him run and knock my boy out. So I just threw my hand
Oh, he
out.
knocked your friend out?
No, he was trying to. He was trying to run this. He was trying to run that way. So
Yeah.
I just threw my hand out, tried to like
And clotheslined him?
hook him, and he just fucking
Yeah.
pile drove into my thumb, and I broke it. And then I had to go to Colombia to get surgery because I ran out of health insurance. That was the point I was trying to make. I had to go to Colombia, Bogota to get surgery because it's the only place that would do my surgery for cheap.
In Colombia?
Yeah, because I ran out of health insurance.
Were you going to Colombia anyway, or you're like, I gotta go to Colombia for the surgery?
Colombia, like Mexico, Colombia, they have like the best medicine.
Huh.
Like non-insurance. Like you can go there and get
Go
your teeth
fucking
done.
figure. So you had to buy a plane to Colombia to go get surgery.
Well, I got both my hands done in surgery-wise. I think for like
And it was
$9
still
grand.
cheaper than if you, $9 grand?
Yeah, mine was $500,000. dude.
Included, what does it include in the plane?
Bro, the plane is like $500, bro.
Oh, shit.
It's nothing.
Fuck, man.
It's not- if you get an advance, I mean, not an advance, like $1,200, but still, compared to $75 grand here,
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was $250,000.
yeah, that's you see.
Wow. I mean,
see?
I only broke one finger, but like, I'd never got any surgery on it.
You had
so
5
it's just
fingers?
It's just what it is.
Yeah, well, no, this was the only one I went to the hospital for. That was $250,000.
And it looks the most fucked up.
Yeah.
What'd you do to it?
I fucking punched somebody in the head, and my knuckle exploded.
What? You're not. Oh, this part?
No, so this split in half. That whole bone split in half, and this knuckle split in half.
It does look different than your other knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
it does look totally butchered, the whole hand.
But like, you look at all my fingers,
Literally
none of them
pull
are
it.
straight. Hey, not my finger.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Your right hand is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
You
wild
have tattooed
boy.
on your hands?
Showtime.
That's fucking dope.
I think that's fucking hilarious for a
the
comedian.
the white
also.
trash tattoo.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. I love it.
It's
You have
hilarious
you
for a
have razor
comedian
blade?
and
Yeah,
like
I
a
did
fighter.
that myself. You want a tattoo?
No, I'm good.
Do you have any tattoos?
I do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Bro, I'm no.
Eli, we can put some numbers on
He
your
just
wrist.
came out of the catacombs just to be like, let's do it now. Absolutely not. I have a chest tat from here, from my sister's name.
Just her whole name?
Yeah.
You like your sister a lot then?
Yeah, she's the best.
You like her?
All right, bro. New topic.
Happy birthday!
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Where's my brew?
How does your sister feel about you beating up her friends?
She doesn't remember it. And
Yeah.
then she woke up and I had 2 broken hands. And I remember my dad was like, this is the only time I'll ever tell you were right because you were trying to protect your
Yeah.
sister.
Even though you weren't. You were
And I had
just,
2 broken hands. Just be like,
Your dad said it one time. He was like, I'm going to lie in front of your mom.
no, my mom's dead.
Oh. Never mind.
I killed her.
Yeah.
yeah, that's why you got 2 broken hands. That's the real story.
Go to your room. Go to your room, mom.
It's a comedy podcast.
It's comedy.
I miss my mother very much.
Comedy. We're joking.
Psych. You're gay, dude. You love your mom, you fucking fag.
Give me a fucking beer, bro. I'm going to talk to an employer. He's like, what?
Yeah, we're never getting jobs
We're
again.
never getting jobs.
Yeah, dude, I'm so happy my boss has not found this.
For real, dude. Like,
They're all random people. I don't know any of those people in those pictures. Or any of the other ones scattered about the house.
that's really cool, dude.
Yeah, I steal them.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I think it's fucking funny.
Tell me more.
So I steal photographs.
From where?
Just bars, photo booths. Anywhere I see
Photo
it.
booth. So, like, when they're in there, do you, like...
No, it's like the ones they leave behind.
Okay, you take those.
Yeah.
And, like, bars, and they have people up who, like, matter to the bar, you take those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, isn't a Tuesday such a weird day for 9/11 to happen?
What? Say again?
Isn't Tuesday just such a weird day for 9/11 to
Yeah,
happen?
you thought they were going to wait
do
for
you
the
think- Why do
weekend?
you think Tuesday's a weird day for it?
I don't know. It doesn't mean much to me besides recycling day.
I guess, like, it would be weird to start the week with 9/11. Like, if it were on a Monday.
I feel like it'd be.
And like Wednesdays are already bad enough, am I right, guys?
Wednesday, it's already hump day, dude.
That's what I would have done. That'd been great.
You would have done it on a Wednesday?
Fuck everyone.
Yeah, because, like, if you're in the towers and then the planes hit on a Wednesday, you're like, might as well.
Exactly.
Like,
you can't do it on
just-
a weekend. There's gonna be nobody there.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
On a Wednesday, you'd be like, I'm not even going to try to get out of here.
Yeah.
I deserve this shit.
even the hijackers are like, nah. Hijackers like, can we not?
You didn't want to meet 72 virgins on the worst day.
72. That has to be a guy's idea.
Oh, for sure.
It has to be.
There's like, yeah,
Yeah.
infinite sounds a little too fake.
If
but,
a female, like, terrorist kills herself, like, does, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for?
Semboku.
Just a bunch of incels. Like, just some greasy pimple
Commits
face.
jihad.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, just in heaven
Did
waiting.
she get 72 male virgins?
That
No.
sucks.
That sounds like a bummer, bro.
Yeah, if she commits jihad,
awful.
she gets 72.
Jihad, that was the word I was
Just
looking for.
teenage boys.
Yeah. 72 teenage boys who
Ramming it in
They
there.
all bust immediately.
Dude, they
She's
nut,
like, "Ah!"
they nut in like a second, and dude, she needs all 72 of them to fuck her, and like right after the other to
Yeah,
even come
dude,
close
Lily
to an
Fi-
orgasm.
Lily Phillips
shoves
shit.
all 72 at one time. Like a bouquet of just.
Does it work that way? I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Oh, we're gonna.
Put this back up.
Yeah, I'm fucking gonna sleep.
I'm done sitting on this love seat with you homos. There we go.
There we go. All right, let's plug. You guys have any shows coming up?
That will be out when this episode's out. I'm doing St. Mark's tomorrow.
I'll be there.
March 11th. This won't be up by then. Fucking, when's the next one? Broadway Comedy Club. 5:30, March 22nd. The Little Cigar Factory in Albertson. The 29th. UCB Improv Theater on the 30th, the Hamburger Club on the 10th, and I'll probably be barking at St. Mark's sometime in between there.
I'll be at the Pair on Sunday.
When does this? When do you think this is going to come out? End of April. Okay, watch out for my Netflix special.
Wait, end of April?
Beginning of April. Okay, watch out for my Temu special.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I'm gonna have something on the Roku channel by then, probably.
It's gonna go great. I have nothing to plug.
I'm gonna film my special for Samsung television.
Fucking AJ Azar, AZAR on Instagram, right?
There you go. There's nothing on there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Eli.Maroney.
You can email him for
look
some
me up.
paddles.
I don't want you to follow.
Advice.
Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna start a fucking comedy network. We're gonna be fucking have many podcasts under our belts. Yours is gonna be the paddle show.
Nice.
I feel like that's
The paddles and ducks.
duck paddle.
Chinese people eat a lot of duck. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Now you got it.
No, I got it. It would be like fucking you and Eli paddles and knishes.
That
Sounds delicious, bro.
Duck and knishes. Duck knishes? That
Sounds amazing, dude.
General
I'm into that. I'm
General
there.
paddle. No.
General paddle.
I will say, Chinese food might be the best food.
Disagree.
It's up there.
American Chinese.
Definitely top 3.
American Chinese or Chinese Chinese?
That's so tough because Chinese, there's just so many different regions, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
American Chinese is just flat.
Fusionese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Fusionese is the word. You know about this? About how there's a little caveat. So Chinese culture, there's like Cantonese, Mandarin, Northern, Southern, and then there's dialects, Tibetan. Anyways, all the other Chinese people do not eat at Fujianese restaurants because their health standards are just so disgusting that other
Really?
Chinese people won't go into Fujianese.
They serve what, like dirtier dog?
No, they have terrible
Hygiene.
hygiene standards. Yeah.
Okay.
And then-
Yeah.
But that's
so much
what
so
a
that
lot
other
of
Chinese people are like, this is not.
They
working.
serve the dogs the dog fight.
Well, I also have. Have you ever heard about Joe Bird bit about fucking the guy in Pigeon Bag?
What?
I've been doing this one for a while. It's like this guy. I haven't done it in a while, but this guy used to be a homeless guy by my house. He went homeless on purpose, and then how he would pay rent was not pay rent.
Dude, I
he was
knew a
homeless.
purpose homeless man named Joe too.
His name was Joe Bird, and he got the name Joe Bird because he'd go to the park and he would catch pigeons with his hand and shove it. Like he would fill up like a bag of 50 with them, and then he'd
Jesus.
walk over to Chinatown and sell the bag
For money? Like people would pay
to
for
Chinese restaurants.
No.
And they'd give
Yeah,
him
dude,
like
me and-
$200 for the bag of pigeons, and they would just use it as stews and chicken meat. It's
And
totally
serve it
interesting.
to folks in the restaurant?
Yes, that's how they did it. That's how, and they would just serve, and
Jesus.
he was like the supplier of it. And I tried to write a couple of misdirection bits on this, but I just haven't.
That's a
Yo,
fascinating
me and my
story.
boy, CEO of Buds and Bagels, went to.
CEO.
We were in Chinatown a while back,
Official.
and we got dinner, and they tried to sell us pigeon for $32.
That's dope. I like that. They're upfront about it.
One
You
time
order
I was
the
at
pigeon,
a-
he orders the chicken. It's the same fucking.
I was at a Chinese restaurant in Chinatown, and they had fucking pig rectum.
No, that was their specialty. Their specialty was pigeon.
Pig rectum. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, but who cares?
They had pig
Yeah,
fucking
chitlins.
butthole.
No, I think that's a regular thing. They use every part of
Yeah.
the pig. I would never eat it. Like in Texas, they have cow balls. That's like a thing. They,
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah, I've heard
What's it
that.
called? What's it called?
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Rocky Mountains. Yeah. I've heard that. I've never had them, but
Look at this mug, dude. Isn't that the best mug ever?
what does it say?
Monday though.
We were just talking about this.
Classic.
Imagine having that mug and just a fucking a plane hits the tower.
Having a
And you just
Garfield
sit
mug.
there.
Yeah, and he's just
Monday.
looking at the fucking plane.
Dude, you're
Your
sitting in the
life's a
towers.
beach poster is
You're
on
sitting in
fire.
the towers. The planes hit. You look at your best boss ever mug.
number one dad.
You're like, I gotta get these people out of here.
Not anymore.
Kitten hanging in their calendar falls off.
Jesus Christ.
Also, it'd be funny just to be in like the other like not Tower 1 but Tower 2, just looking at Tower 1. On
You know what I think
fire.
is funny about that is like if you're in Tower 2 and you're looking at Tower 1 on fire, probably part of you is like, there's no way this happens to me.
Yeah, you're like what fucking idiots. They're fucking idiots.
There's
Like,
like
this is gonna happen again. That shit's crazy.
This is like the most insane chance ever it happens.
So glad I wasn't in that tower.
Fucking
wow.
idiots.
Fucking bullet dodged.
Bullet dodged.
plane dodged
Yeah.
because they got hit by a plane.
Yeah.
No, we got it. We all got it.
All right.
Well, what's up, Pat? Should we wrap it up? What do you
Yeah,
think?
that's what Patrick was saying.
How about what time stamp are we at right?
That's kind of long.
We could do 3 hours.
I'm going to keep going.
Just
You want to take a shot and just rip it?
We got Bud Lights.
ooh, another shot. That gin got me feeling
time
pretty
is it?
good.
10:45.
I could
I
tell a
could go.
story.
I could go to like
I can tell a story. You
Tell
want
a
to hear a
story.
story about how I got sent away?
Yeah.
All right.
So get this. He was on heroin. Oh, Percocets.
That's a good tag.
Molly
That's a good tag.
Percocet.
All right. So I was 15.
I'll take another beer though. I'll take a beer for the first time.
I was 15, and I'd been arrested 3 times.
What for?
I got arrested for possession at school. I was dealing weed. This is such
Tough
a bad
guy.
fucking thing to do for a job thing.
I'll
But
tell
anyway.
one after you.
All right, I got arrested for that. I got arrested for graffiti, and then I got arrested for like not having my ID on me, which is illegal in New York if you're considered an alien. Anyway, so my dad was fed up with his shit, and he always told me I'm gonna send you to the salt mines in Africa. That's what he always threatened me with. He was like, I'm gonna send you to salt mines in Africa. You don't want to do your homework. I'm gonna send you to salt mines in Africa. And I was always like, Dad, shut up. You're not gonna do that. That's ridiculous. They don't even. What would I even do there?
Mine for salt.
Yeah, I understand that, but I was young, I was like, I don't even know how to mine, Dad. This is ridiculous.
Learn on the job.
Yeah, they're gonna train me for free too.
You're going into the trade, son.
Yeah.
That's not a railroad. All right, this is ridiculous. So, and then one day I'm in bed. I'm high. I was 15, and these 2 big 6'7" black guys walk into your room right now. What's your first question?
Just
Condoms are in the drawer.
Yeah,
condoms are in the drawer. I was supposed to say guns in the drawer, buddy. Get the fuck out of my room.
Yeah, so that happens, and they go, get up, you're going to Georgia. And I go, what? First of all, my geography was so bad at this time. I was like, the country? Like, why are we going? What's going on here? Like, what? I didn't.
Is it bad that that's what I thought too?
I was like, why are we going there? So they put me in a Chevy. They take my shoes off. They pull my shoestrings out, put me in the Chevy. They drove me 16 hours to Georgia. And I get out. I'm high, so I'm just like, I'm not going to knock out. I get out of the car. We're in the middle of the forest. And I'm like, what is going on? And he knows about this, right? You got goon too.
I didn't get that. No.
Oh, I got really gooned.
They call it gooned. That's the word for it?
Yeah, it's called being gooned is when like they get like these you get kidnapped out of your bed.
That makes more sense than what he was saying before.
What?
I thought you were just saying good like a retard.
No, gooned.
Yeah.
No, it's called being gooned. It happens to a lot of kids I know actually.
Yeah, I bet it did.
It did. It did. And it was very traumatizing. Anyway, so I'm in the fucking mountains. And I get into this cabin, and there's this old white guy, and he goes, "Hey, you're a part of this program now, and it's a drug treatment program." And I was like, "I don't have a drug problem." And he goes, "Well, it's too bad because your father is paying us. Drop your pants, spread your asshole."
Oh shit!
And
They
I
gave
remember
you the prison search.
And I remember him like, yeah, he gave me, but he remember like I remember him being like, drop your butt. To like he compared it to like being a catcher in baseball. He's like, do a little catcher squat for me. And I literally was like, I've never played baseball. I don't know what it is that you want me to do right
It's horrible
now.
that he said for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if he were just like do a catcher squat, it would be one thing. But he was like, do it for me, little boy.
I didn't know what to do. And then I
Yeah.
was just like, this is first of all, I wake up to just showing an old man my asshole.
Yeah,
And my
horrible.
dad is paying.
Your
by the
dad
way.
paid for this.
My dad paid for me to show another old man my asshole.
How much does that run a guy?
A lot of money.
lot.
A lot of money.
So anyway, sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's fine. And then they brought me to the middle of the forest. There was a bunch of group of kids like in a circle doing like a AA meeting. And it's called wilderness. I did wilderness.
Oh, I've known some people who do
Yeah,
wilderness.
so I did wilderness for 3.5 months.
My brother's sister did Albany Teen Challenge.
What's that?
It's like that, but like God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that sounds even worse. Because all the wrong answers are right answers.
Yeah, and they became a woman after.
What do you mean?
They're trans. They were like a dude.
Oh, so they were. Is it like Ninja Warrior to get your penis cut off?
Yeah, they still got it. I think they live in Utah now.
It's Ninja Warrior
Wait, what?
to get your
Like,
penis
is it like
cut
a?
off.
I thought like this was like a.
No. So they'd be like, all right. So they kept running out of the one that was on Long Island. It was basically a rehab. So they kept breaking out of the one that was on Long Island. They were like, all right, you want to do that?
Send you right to the
We're
hospital.
going to Albany.
Break out of here as a lady.
So they
I dare you.
brought him out to Albany, and they were like, being gay is a sin. Like a bunch, and then they were like,
Your
God,
sister's gay?
His sister was his brother.
Yeah, my sister was my brother.
Yeah.
Your sister was your brother.
Yeah.
Older or younger?
Older. You know,
I know a weird
dude
amount about your
looks
life,
like a
Hartman.
lady.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I asked him, he was like, I'm vegan. He's gonna lead with this.
Yeah. There's a lot of surprising shit about this man.
Okay, and then your older
Brother.
Brister.
Yeah. Yeah. They were, my Brister went to Albany and they were like, yo, God, only God can save you from drugs. And then, so
He's
they're,
like, bro, I just want to get.
they're there for like,
Take my dick,
yeah, I
please.
just want to become a eunuch. So they're up there for like fucking a year and a half or whatever. Way longer than you should be at rehab for.
What was
Yeah, year and a half
but
is crazy
like,
long.
This is like God
Drug,
rehab.
drug
Oh, it's for
drug
drugs.
rehab, but like faith based.
Right.
So
but,
they-
okay.
yeah.
They sent her to rehab because they wanted to have the transgender thing, or because they were doing because they were doing drugs.
Yeah, drugs. Yeah,
Oh, and they just happened to coincide.
yeah, and then like they came out and they were like, no, they were still a straight dude for a while. No one knew. There were signs, and then fucking
you know, you're like,
yeah, I knew they were bisexual because they're 5 years older than me. So I'd hear rumors in my school, but
oh, really? So you guys
yeah.
went to the same high school,
yeah.
and then the guy, your
5
teacher would
years.
come up to you being like, you know,
Wait,
your
did she
older
stay
brother-
back? What happened?
No, fucking. So like when they left high school, there were people that knew them.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But anyhow, so fucking whatever. They escaped the rehab. They're fucking down. They're back. They're sober. Then they. You wanna know how they came out to my family? There's like, yeah, this is my boyfriend, and he's living in your basement now.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
And so then.
And your dad took it how?
Oh, my dad. Dad. Where are you?
He's your mom too? I thought he followed in the footsteps.
No, my dad was the drug addict though. That's what he was.
Oh, what was his DOC?
Oh, my dad, fucking heroin, crack, meth, everything. Everything.
Are you serious?
Yeah, same with my brother.
Hartman's never done drugs
I've talked to him about it.
except for dust off.
Yeah.
That's off of mushrooms, baby.
That's it?
Yeah,
You don't do anything else?
weed.
No, he's this stupid just genetically, bro.
That's
I'm actually.
that's a pretty solid fave
pretty
5.
smart, dude.
I know.
I'm actually a paid regular.
Gay, dude. No, I know you're smart, man. I'm just fucking with you.
Okay, so your dad was a huge drug addict,
yeah.
and
He actually gave my brother their first shot of heroin. Heat up the spoon, put the needle in his arm. For him.
he was shooting heroin.
Yeah.
'Cause shooting heroin and smoking heroin is like two totally different.
Yeah, I think he usually snorted it, but
You can snort it
Yeah.
too. You can smoke it.
Yeah, it's always like you.
Wow, that is
yeah.
a crazy room to be in. If
I wasn't there.
no, I know, but that is just a crazy. Like if you're in a room and you're just watching.
Yeah, apparently my dad would like fuck hookers in front of him because like
Would
my
what?
mom was
Sorry,
just
say
like,
that again.
Who would do that? Am I right?
Wait,
bro?
say that again.
my mom was like, you're not allowed like here if like you're selling drugs or whatever. So he was living with my dad, and I'm pretty sure he used to fuck hookers. My dad used to, because he had a studio apartment that my brother was staying at, would just fuck hookers in the room with
In
my
front
dad.
of your brother?
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
Yeah, but what does he
Dude,
want?
my
to
dad's
do?
cool
Not
as
have
fuck.
Sex.
my dad was cool
I
as
would be.
fuck.
I would
dude.
be cheering. I'd be like, "You go, Dad."
No wonder she's a lady now.
Your dad gave such trash dick. I'm just joking, hard.
love you, Dad.
Oh, I don't know. Dude, I don't fucking care.
All
Yeah, that's why your wife left you, dude. You fucking loser.
right. Well, that is crazy. And then,
Then they
you were
moved to
telling me-
Utah and became a woman.
All right.
That's the place to do it.
Yeah.
Sober.
Only place you gonna, huh?
Sober.
Summer?
Sober.
Sober, yeah. They smoke weed. But that's it.
Hey, Hartman. I love you.
Yep, you're good. You're all right.
Yeah. But I
Not
love
even a
you.
good guy anymore. I don't.
No.
Starting to like not like you. It's just the more and more I talk to this guy, I'm just like, he's kind of a dirtbag.
Yeah. Well, you're not wrong.
No, I know.
But I do love you.
I'm never wrong.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Say it again.
He's all right.
Say it again. Come on.
I love Eli.
Say it.
There you go. See, AJ can say it. AJ can say it. Why can't you say it?
Because I don't
I
love you.
Eli.
AJ, I love you, dude. You're a great guy.
Oh, that just broke my heart.
You?
That just broke my heart.
You're all right.
I'm devastated.
You shave your asshole, Justin?
No, I used to nair it, though.
What's that?
Nair, like, removes the hair.
What's in there?
Nair, it's like
It's cream.
cream, and you put it on it, fucking gets everything out of there. Well, you don't get your ass ate?
Never.
Whack. You're missing out, dude.
Is it fun?
Great time.
Really?
Highly recommend.
I've heard a lot of great Google reviews about it. Honestly, you ever get your buddy in?
No. That's not my scene.
I've heard fantastic things about it.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, just date a black girl, they'll eat your butt. It's great.
I don't know what is up with that. I've never.
Yeah, I'm
only
not
been
trying to.
I've only been with 2 black girls.
All right. Good for you, bud.
I'm not bragging. How many times you got your butt in?
Don't have enough fingers.
Sorry, you don't have enough fingers,
Don't have enough fingers.
man.
Why? I've heard multiple people rave about it.
It's a great time.
Yeah?
I think I'd fucking.
How do you
kick,
do
bro.
it? Do you get her to do one of those to you?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Or she bends you over.
No, my favorite is like
dogs you.
you're like you're getting the fellatio, and then they start just slowly moving down by themselves. It's a good way to go.
They descend into you.
She pick your your legs up.
There is something like I don't know. I feel like you're on doggy getting your ass ate. That's a little feminine.
This one isn't.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, dude. 'Cause-
If you're on doggy, it's feminine.
yeah, I feel like if you're in doggy getting your ass
But when she
ate.
lifts your legs up,
That's
that's,
what I'm
less.
saying.
That's less feminine somehow. From the front.
Yeah,
Teach their own, man.
I can't wait for my dad to watch
I
this.
just feel like it's way more vulnerable. Well, your mom can't. Am I right?
Dude, I do feel like
she's
it's more
dead.
vulnerable to get eaten from the.
All right. I'll get my ass eaten and we'll do another pod about it.
Where do we go from here, bro?
We go home.
You know what'd be great is if I get my ass eaten in one of your rooms and I come out and then we do the pod starting then.
Why not on the couch, dude? Let's just start shooting amateur porn with comedians before the pod. We'll do like Adam 22 podcast.
I would love to have.
It is. It's black.
What other
Yeah.
comics would you love to have just here, just getting ready to get
Black cheap
Get
couch.
fucked?
Yeah.
Zachary Niver.
No,
Wait, what, dude?
I don't even know
I
who
want
that
him to
is.
sit right there and just be like, I can't wait for this pussy.
Who is that?
Zach Niver?
Yeah,
Wait, you want-
Ivory. Oh, Ivory would be a fantastic guy.
Ivory definitely
To
gets
do
his
what?
ass ate.
Ivory?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I believe it.
No shot. Ivory doesn't get his ass ate.
You got to address the rumor that Brian Rigby started on the most recent podcast.
What do you say?
He said that you have made many sexual advances towards me.
Oh yes, Brian Rigby has.
Me?
No, Brian Rigby said Eli has made many sexual advances.
That's
towards
fucking crazy, bro. That's hilarious.
Did he say that word for word? He
Yeah.
said Eli wants to
You said
fuck
Eli
me.
Maroney has made sexual advances toward him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
him. What comic offered to suck your dick?
Danny Hallett. No.
I know there was one. I know there's one. I know.
Eli Maroney has made many sexual advances towards
Who
me.
Justin thinks is more attractive than me.
He is.
It sounds like Rigby wants to fuck me.
You got a shiny ass head.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm Michael Jordan, dude. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm honored that I came up at all. That's nice that you guys were talking about me, so that's good. Second of all, I'll say, Rigby, I'm sorry, man. You don't got a fucking chance. I love you, bro, but like that's not happening. my
So
dude.
what would it take for a guy to get in your pants?
They'd have to become a woman and have been born that
How
way.
much? How much? So realistically, how much?
How much, dude? Probably not even that much money,
For
honestly.
a blowjob.
A blowjob from a man?
But you have to come.
Okay, 50K.
Without a beard or with a
Yeah.
beard?
I'm
50K with a beard.
200?
150K. I don't
Dude,
know.
think about how much 10K would change your life.
Yeah, that's why I do it for $2.
It wouldn't change my life. I just
You don't think 10K would change your life, bro?
No.
You invest some of it. 10K would dude, you'd have a great weekend.
Yeah, but
and all
it-
you had to do was get sucked up by
Bro,
it, dude.
yeah, but it would ruin my sleep for ever. Honestly,
Just forget.
I can't do it.
Just forget.
Am I allowed to be unconscious?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you made the rules.
You can get drunk.
I'm like debating it. I'm like, I don't know if that's worth it. What if he takes advantage of me? My game.
Dude, what do you think this podcast is, dude? Just getting you.
I knew those Bud Lights tasted funny. Let's do a shot, and then we should probably close this up.
Yeah, I'm not doing a shot though. I'm trying to wake
no
up
shot?
tomorrow. Yeah, not
I
for
would
me.
prefer not to. But
All right, no shot.
I'll do one.
No shot.
This has been a really fun episode of I'll drink to that, and that we were all like.
I
sort
could
of-
do this for another 2 hours easily.
I could keep
Fucking
talking
great.
shit. I'm having fun, but like I just think it's fun that we're all just like, can we just drink Bud Light?
No, Bud Lights are great for conversation.
Yeah, I like that we're all just like it's fucking Monday.
But bro, if I hate myself and I'm at a bar, I'm drinking whiskey. You know.
Absolutely.
Dude,
I'm
I love
doing
myself.
stand-up,
That's why I was
I have an
drinking
IPA.
gin.
Dude, last night when I was out with Cam, I was taking whiskey shots, and then the bartender ordered a bunch of fucking fried chicken. It was amazing.
All right, guys.
Justin, you were bartending?
Nope. Yo, hold on, real quick. No, I'll tell you after. This has been I'll drink to that.
Hey.
Azar,
Hey.
Eli Maroney. Follow Buds and Bagels. Buy weed.
Yeah, whatever, you 30
Sesame
fucking
Pea.
losers.
All
How about this? Go outside, you 30 fucking bums.
You have a
love
neck beard.
Jesus Christ.
You look like a fucking.
Hey, shout out to Sesame Pea. He doesn't get
Shout out
enough
to Sesame
credits.
Pea.
He's been behind
Yeah, shout
there.
out Buds and Bagels.
what a guy. What a guy.
Buds and Bagels.